Right, we are live. Welcome to this live stream of the Big Bash League. It is going to be the Melbourne Stars versing the Perth Scorchers, and it is going to be the Melbourne Stars who are bowling, in fact. So I have got that round the wrong way at the moment, but of course, we all know it wouldn't be one of my live streams without a couple technical difficulties. Bax has said hello. Hello, Baxter. I assume that is. Thank you for tuning in. The Perth Scorchers are going to be batting for this one. And we are just having a knee at the moment, which has given me a little bit more time to set up, fortunately. We will change the color a little bit. There we go. So that that is completely black. I'm having a shocker. Right. We need an orange. There we go. We've got ourselves an orange. Yo-Yo says, Kobe, thank you for tuning in, mate. We are almost ready to get going. I am going to do, once again, the sharing of the screen so that you guys will be able to see this one. There we go. And if we go to about here, we are just getting almost ready. I think I'm going to have to zoom it in a little bit more. I will quickly do that now if I can work out how to. One moment, please. I'll go back to me just for a moment. And from there, I will go in and make it a little bit more zoomed so that you guys can see it well and truly. Nonetheless, thank you all very much. How was editing, said the rugby man? Yeah, it was a slow process, that's for sure. We didn't get through too much of it, unfortunately, but we were, or I say we, but it was just me doing it, unfortunately for me. One moment, please. I am just quickly setting up so you guys can also see the score as it is happening. And then we can go like this. There we go. And the first ball has been hit to the leg side. And it was almost two, but it was cut off. Hello, Liam Cross. Hello, Kiwi Gamer. Remember me, bro, says Kobe. Yes, indeed, I do. You were here for the last cricket live stream as well, so I do appreciate that as well. Yeah, we have got the live score up here. The rugby man is Tugger FN or Adam the Tug as well, the rugby man. Thank you for tuning in to this live stream. It is Stan Lake who is bowling for the Melbourne Stars. Oh, that was a decent ball with a bit of shape there from Billy Stanlake. I feel like I'm forgetting something. You know, when you get that feeling like you've forgotten to do something for the live stream, but I think I have done everything that I am supposed to. So hopefully Mason Pierce has said hello as well. Hello, Mason. Thank you for tuning in. Now I think we are going to be able to sit back and relax. Maybe. I think I've done everything that I needed to. So at the moment it is Inglis on strike. Stan Lake is bowling for the Melbourne Stars as well. And that one's slightly down the leg side, so it is tucked off the pad. Little turn round. That's not quite cricket analogy. The logos are almost identical. Said Kiwi Gamer, Melbourne Turbos. I haven't actually looked up their logo. I might do that while we have a little break and play while he is walking back to his mark, Billy Stanlake. Melbourne Turbos. There we go. What are we looking at here? I feel like I'm in the wrong place because I have got automotive companies. Is that the right one, Kiwi Gamer? Thank you all very much for being here. Hopefully we will have a smooth running live stream. The Kiwi lads, aka the Musketeers, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you very much, Mason. I do appreciate that. Oh, that was a little bit close, but a little bit high, I believe. Possibly down leg as well. Aka Manawa 2, said Kiwi Gamer. Remember we were talking today. The rugby man says, yes, indeed, I do. But then I get confused with names, you see. So you are Adam. No, you're not Adam. Are you Adam? Yeah, I think you might be Adam, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is Adam. I was trying to remember. I had to look at the names once again. But Stanlake only going for 2 runs at the moment off the first 4 balls. which he won't be minding too much. Colin Munro always tried to whack that one and got hit in the leg with it. Now, Colin Munro, he went out early in the last match. I'm Adam, says the rugby man. Yes, indeed you are. I was able to work it out eventually. I realised what I forgot. There we go. We've got the lighting now. Kieran's looking a lot brighter than I am. I might have to rotate this a little bit more. There we go. We'll see how that goes. But I also might have to move my microphone just a little bit so that I can see all of the chat. Stan Lake running in once again. Colin Munro got that one sweetly. And it is going to go for 4 out mid-wicket way. So because of it now, didn't mean that. Said, sorry, didn't mean that. Said Mason Pearce, so you're not our biggest fan? Is that what that is, Mason Pearce? Yeah, Colin Munro getting a boundary in this first over. I think I'm more zoomed in than last time because of the fact that last time we could actually see the who was winning. Do you still play UCF? UCF, says Bax. Is that UFC? I assume that might be. I think it might have been a slight typo, but we haven't played UFC in quite a wee while. That is one of the oldest videos on the channel as well, Baxter. So you are going back in the day for that one, a throwback in a way. UFC, says Baxter. Yeah, we haven't played it in a while. Maybe we will look at bringing it back at some stage if that is something you guys want to see. I'm definitely biggest fan, says the rugby man. I'm biggest and, says Mason Pearce. And then Kiwi Gamer put Johnny Blaze probably the biggest fan. We don't mind who is the biggest as long as you guys are here and are enjoying the videos. That is all that matters. I am going to move my microphone though because of course now I can see the chat properly. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you guys when I was rotating it. It does look rather dark, but I think that is just because of where the lighting is. Wasn't really much better once I moved it, but nonetheless, we are getting to see hopefully a good game of cricket here between these sides. Of course, the Melbourne Stars winning their last 2. I can't see because it says video unavailable, says Mason Pearce. Is that for this video? Johnny was going to give you all his money to you in a live stream. He was indeed, but because we didn't have that 1,000 subscribers, he wasn't going to be able to. But we did appreciate the offer. But I will quickly have a look at the subscriber count because I believe, if I'm not wrong, we have hit 901 now. So at the moment, it is 99 away from that 1,000. Nathan caught denial running in. Oh, okay. So Adam Zampa is actually missing from this match for personal reasons, they have just said. So that is a bit of a hit to the Melbourne Stars, but they seem to just have another level of depth than everyone else. Braxton here, BB, said Braxton McPherson. Oh, that was a great ball from Court Denial. They don't actually have a scoreboard at the moment on the cricket, so luckily I have got this one to my side so we can see who is on strike, and that is Jay Inglis. That was a good ball from Court Denial, shaping away as well. Nothing wrong with that. So I haven't actually seen both teams' lineups yet, so I might look that up on my phone while we are watching. I've got plenty going on. I've got the chat over here. I've got my live stream showing here. I've got the scoreboard that I'm putting on the screen over there. It is just all go. Oh, that looked like an awkward shot from Inglis, but he has found a single down third man to Billy Stanlake. When is the Musketeers going to talk again? Said Mason Pearce. Is that in terms of talk in general or talk as in all of us in a video or the podcast? Which one of those, Mason, are you talking about there? Yeah, they are missing the scoreboard at the moment on my iPad, so that's not very useful. But I have got it over here, and we can see at the moment it is 8 for none. And I've got it there as well. So we have got it in plenty of places. Colin Munro on strike. Now, it's going to be interesting because he has got the ability to hit the ball hard, Colin Munro, but he does swing at a lot of balls that maybe he shouldn't. So we will have to wait and see what he does here to Cook Denial, a good bowler. He has hit a single there. That was well done. Glenn Maxwell fields that. I am going to see what the lineups are looking like at the moment. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I see we're up to 9 viewers, so I do appreciate every single one of you being here. And I hope you are excited for this cricket game. We have almost had 2 overs at the moment, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I feel like this match is going to start heating up very soon. Got Denial running in once again. Oh, that's a cover drive. Kind of round backwards point. And Hinchliffe, isn't going to make it. And it is going to be a 4 to the Perth Scorchers. So yet to bat for the Perth Scorchers is Joe Clark, Mitchell Marsh, Ashton Turner, who is the captain for this one. Interesting. Mine seemed to think that it was going to be Mitchell Marsh captain. Cameron Bancroft. Then we have got Aaron Hardy, Jai Richardson, Andrew Ty, and Joel Paris, with Fawad Ahmed playing as the 11th man. I played a sevens tournament as New Zealand and came 3rd. It was on Pro Fiji 1. Well done. Backs. So that is Backs, not Braxton, is it? We've got another Braxton in the house who isn't very happy with Adam at the moment. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but nonetheless, it is hopefully going to be a good game of cricket that we are going to witness. It is 13 for none off 2 overs at the moment. I am just reading the new rules that they have been adding. They are allowed to name 12th and 13th players as substitutes. I love cricket, but I don't play it, says Mason Pierce. Yeah, I used to play a little bit cricket. I've got the bat and whatnot, but just haven't really had a swing of it in a long time. Stan Lake is running in. Colin Munro hits it, tries to get a single, and I think they did run it perhaps. No, they didn't. I don't think they got one there. Braxton, I'm the rugby man. He's trying to copy me, says Braxton. There are quite a few people who seem to know each other. I play football soccer, says Mason. Nothing wrong with that, mate. I was playing a couple of years ago as well. What else? Jack has put up to. Welcome to the live stream, Jack. We are watching the KFC Big Bash, a game between the Perth Scorchers and the Melbourne Stars at the moment. Oh, that was a slower ball Yorker almost, or it was very full from Stanlake. No overthrows there, so they do get the single there. Colin Munro just rotating the strike at the moment, which is what you need to be doing. We have also got, I'm going to lay some backyard cricket on Christmas Classic Kiwi Christmas. Yeah, nothing wrong with a bit of backyard cricket on Christmas Day. That is for sure. I know Jack and Adam, says Braxton. And then we have also got backs as to what position Mason. I play left wing. Thank you all very much for being here. I can't actually see the likes at the moment, so I might go quickly have a look at that and see what we are sitting on. Because I can't remember what I said for our last live stream. We're already on 12 likes. And I was about to say that maybe we will go for a like goal of 20. So that would mean we are only 8 away as well. So there is nothing wrong with that at all. So thank you all very much for already leaving a like. If you haven't already, be sure to. It does help us out a little bit. But while I am at it, we are just watching the game at the moment. And I am going to edit a couple of my banners so that we can have a couple of things going across the screen. We are trying to up the quality a little bit. This is probably not very entertaining. I am just typing at the moment, but I will read your chat in a very short moment. Oh, he's tried to go big there. Inglis, it's gone high. And is it going to be caught? Yes, it is. It is the Terminator, Hilton Cartwright, who takes the catch. He made it look easy as well. So Jay English, Josh Inglis. I'm struggling to speak at the moment. I've done a lot of talking today. We did a couple live streams earlier in the day. Then I've also recorded a few videos and just been talking to people pretty much all day. But Josh Inglis has been caught by Cartwright. So a wicket already. We have got, in rugby though, says Kiwi Gamer, for being right wing. Hi Brassy, says Jack. And Braxton has, but is the other Braxton here? And oh, I'm flanker, says Bax. And then we have got my friend Justin, says Jack Dowling. And we have also got here. So thank you all very much for tuning in. I was about to create the banner, which was going to be dealing with the next 3 to bat, but I'm going to have to update that once again because of the fact that that wicket just fell. go. Joe Clark is making his way to the pitch at the moment. There will be a little bit of pressure on him as well coming in this early. They are still in the power play. Will be Mitch Marsh making his way to the crease next if they do lose another wicket. Munro tries to cut it through the gap. It is a pretty cold day by the looks of it, they have been mentioning. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I see that the viewers are still going up as well while I am just typing, so I do appreciate that a lot. Right, I'm going to see what happens if I press this button. Hopefully the live stream doesn't completely crash. Ooh, that's a bit fancy. I am impressing myself. Does that look cool? Guys, let me know. I have just added the next 3 batsmen, and it is going to tick across the bottom of the screen. Nathan Sim Asbert, hi. Hello, Nathan. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Braxton Asbert, he's already tired. I'm going to have sleep. I have a big day tomorrow, aka sit down. But that is all right, Kiwi Gamer. Thank you for tuning in nonetheless. He's already taken and he's cracked at Fortnite, my guy, said Braxton. But hello, Nathan Sim. I heard a howl thingy. I think it was the door, possibly, in the background. And Jack Dowling has put, but that is the next 3 batsmen. Nathan Johnson has put, yo, hello, Nathan. Thank you for tuning in as well. It seems that the 2 Nathans always seem to show up at roughly the same time. So thank you both for tuning in there. Bax says, but how old are you, Jack? After 3 overs, it is 1 for 15 off the 3. So only 2 runs off that over, they have said. Jack has put 19. So it is going to be once again Nathan Cook-Denial bowling this one. I am excited for this match as well. Are the Melbourne Stars going to be able to win this one? Let me know your predictions for this match in the comments below. Or the chat, I guess you could say. I'm used to saying in the comments, but yeah, let me know in the chat. This is a live stream after all. I need to keep remembering that. Like I said, we've been filming that many videos lately that I don't know what is what at the moment. Bax said he's 11, Nathan 1 and Nathan 2, said Nathan Johnson. Yes, they are indeed. Oh, that's an edge, but it has gone over the top. Gone down to 3rd man, Billy Stanlake. So it is just going to be a single there. By the looks of it, Clark isn't very happy about that one. Morecake has said hello as well. Hello, Morecake. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I do appreciate it. I am going to quickly have another look at the light because we've seen a few new faces coming in to the chat. So we're up to 14. So we're already almost at our light goal, and we've only been going for about 18 minutes. So that is pretty awesome. So thank you all very much for that. Court-Denial now bowls it, and it is turned to leg by Colin Munro for once again another single. So he is just rotating the strike at the moment, Colin Munro. So it will be interesting to see when he decides to go bang. That is for sure. I feel like I need something else, don't I, along that ticket. Let me know what I should add. I guess I could just go with the whole lineup perhaps and just take one off every time someone goes out. Oh, that was almost an edge there. I'm just going to change this quickly. I'm going to put next batsman and then go like that and start typing once again. They are saying, did you hear a noise? And I thought I did. Something made a little noise, but I don't think it was bat on ball. So I am updating the scoreboard for you guys who are wondering what I am up to once again. I am going to try and make it so that this is as good of a live stream as it could be so that you guys can get all of the information you need to know. Wrong button. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in once again. How's everyone's day gone? I know mine has been very busy, but how about you guys? What have you been up to as well? Let me know. I'm just updating my scoreboard at the moment. It was hit well. And that's gone out point way, and that is 4. The next one, I have got one more fella to add, and then I will have that one come back up across the bottom so you guys can see exactly the whole lineup for the Perth Scorchers. I believe I've done it now, and if I click that and then go like that, there we go. Next batsman, we've got 4 Mitch Marsh, 5 Ashton Turner, 6 Cameron Bancroft, 7 Aaron Hardy, 9, that's 8, Jai Richardson, 9 Andrew Ty. And then we have got Joel Paris and Fawad Ahmed. That ball has gone high in the air from Clark. This one might be caught. Oh, he's missed it, unfortunately. It landed on his back as well for Liam Hatcher. What else? Who's Nathan 1? Me or you, said Nathan Sim. I will let the Nathans decide that between themselves. The Melbourne Stars are good, says Moorcake. They are indeed. They are a very strong side. Last day of school tomorrow, says Bax. Is that the same for everyone? I finished a week ago, Bax. Obviously not, I guess. Moorcake said mine has been good, and I'm on school holidays. That is the best thing about that Christmas period, is the fact that you get, is it still 6 weeks off? I finished on the 9th of December, very early for Moorcake. I guess it just also depends on what part of the country you are from. But yeah, at the moment, they are saying they have a little bit of a glitch at the moment with their scoreboard. And I was noticing it as well, but luckily I've got my own and it is up to date. Glenn Maxwell's going to bowl himself here, the captain of the Melbourne Stars. Is he going to get a wicket in this over? Let me know what you guys think. Do I think he's going to get a wicket? I think he's going to get Colin Munro out in this over, even though Colin Munro is from New Zealand and I should be supporting him, I think. Oh, no, he's going to get a single, so that is all right. So that is a single for Colin Munro. So now it is going to be Clark back on strike. And that is the sound of a magpie, I think I heard, which probably isn't what they want. They don't want a magpie dive bombing them, that's for sure. I live in Laporton, says Bax, and I am from BNE, says Moorcake. Yeah, will Glenn Maxwell get the wicket here? I feel like he's got a decent chance. He has got that kind of awkward angle that he bowls from, Glenn Maxwell. I think he will have half a chance here. That one is hit out through the leg side mid-wicket way. Hinchcliffe looked a little bit uncomfortable there trying to field it, but he has done well, and it is just the single. Glenn Maxwell at the moment looks like he's adjusting the microphone. Nathan Sim put, I hope the Scorchers lose. They always win, said Nathan Sim. Yeah, at the moment. Oh, Brisbane, says Moorcake. That is where he is from, and that is a quick single there. Yeah, at the moment, this match, I feel like it could go either way. It seems like, it could. I think the Melbourne Stars are going to win it, though, is my prediction. I think that the Scorchers are going to get around maybe like 150, and then I think Melbourne Stars will be able to chase it down. We'll have to wait and see. They still don't have a scoreboard at the moment on the iPad for the, they said about having scoreboard issues. So luckily I have got a big scoreboard over there, and at the moment it is Colin Munro on strike. And we are currently 4 balls through Glenn Maxwell's over, and they have got 4 singles so far. Colin Munro off the edge. Stanlake with a good throw, but it is a quick single from the Perth Scorchers. I will quickly, while we are waiting, or I'll do one more ball and then I will check the likes once again. I love checking them because anytime I do, they always seem to have gone up a little bit. So if you haven't already, be sure to leave that like. That was almost bowled from Glenn Maxwell there. That was a little bit concerning for Colin Munro. And that is going to be another single. So that is 6 singles off the over of Glenn Maxwell. So I feel like neither team would really be disappointed with that. Melbourne is going to win in batting, says Chris Jones. Yes, they have got a very good lineup, Melbourne Stars. They are missing Adam Zampa from their bowling lineup. So that is perhaps why Glenn Maxwell is bowling so early. But I think, yeah, in the batting, they seem to just have it. It just goes their way at the moment. And tell you what, anyone who was watching that game the other night, Sydney Thunder versus Brisbane Heat, would have seen an amazing bit of batting from the man himself, Daniel Sams. He did extremely well. The Brisbane Heat won against the Scorchers last season, said Moorcake. and Melbourne is going to win in batting from Chris Jones. Can you show the Melbourne lineup, please, says Nathan Sim. I will get it up for you right now. I will quickly have a look. I don't know whether I'll be able to get up as well. I guess I could, or will it be? It will be in orange though. But the lineup for the Melbourne Stars is as follows. Marcus Stoinis and Andre Fletcher are going to be possibly opening the batting. Then it is Hilton Cartwright, Glenn Maxwell, who is the captain at 4. Then it is Nicholas Porin, who is wicket keeping. Nick Madinson. Then Nathan Courtenay, Clint Hinchliffe. And then we've got Tom O'Connell, Liam Hatcher, Billy Stanlake, and then I believe their 2 spares are Ben Dunk and Lance Morris, because of course they are allowed to announce a 13-man squad now with the new Big Bash rules that I don't quite understand yet. But it is O'Connell who is having a bowl now for the Melbourne Stars. Was a little bit short, so it was hit to leg. At the moment, Colin Munro, he has only got the 1 boundary so far. He has faced 13 balls as well, so I don't know whether he'll be very happy about that. He does like to get it underway pretty early. Tell you what, that's it well. But is it hit straight to the man? No, it's over his head, and that is a 6 for Clark. Is it 1 strike or 5 strikes? Said Bax. What is that for, Bax? Let me know. I'm not too sure what that one means. Morecake said, I will be back having dinner. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in while you did. We'll look forward to seeing you again afterwards. I said that I was going to check the likes as well, wasn't I? But I did forget. And tell you what, that's going to be another 6 for Clark. We are up to 15 likes as well, so thank you all very much for that. I do appreciate it. O'Connell, unfortunately, not quite getting it right at the moment, and because of it now, he's bowled 4 balls, gone for 14 runs. O'Connell just not quite reading what Clark's going to do. Gives him the full toss, and you can't be doing that to a world-class batsman like Clark. That one came off the bat very nicely, and that one was nowhere near the fielder that time. Yeah, at the moment they are still having issues with the scoreboard. So luckily I have got another one so that you, and also you guys can see it as well, what we are sitting on at the moment. That was a better ball. And it is just a single on the leg side. Now Colin Munro has got the last ball of this over. Batting, my mate said you get 11 strikes. Said, oh no, you get 13 players, I think was what I meant. Oh, that was a little bit close, but pitched outside leg. Batting, my mate said you get 11 strikes. I guess in a way, because of the fact that you've got 10 wickets with your 11 batsmen. And once you are out that 10 times, then it is the other team's turn to bat. I think that would be what he was talking about, maybe. That one was an expensive over from O'Connell, sorry. It went for 15, unfortunately for him. But the Perth Scorchers, they have got a few good batsmen in their middle order. They've got Mitch Marsh. And that says Mitch March. So it is a spelling error there. I will fix that quickly. While we have got a little bit of a spell, it is not Mitch Marsh. Or it is Marsh, not March, is what I should be saying. Andrew Ty as well didn't have a space after his 9. So I'm going to fix that one. Here we go. We have fixed that now. And we have got the Perth Scorchers next batsman. Tell you what, I'm having a shock with my words today. Anyone who doesn't already know, we have done 2 live streams earlier in the day, and I have filmed a couple videos as well. So I have well and truly talked myself probably out of sentences at the moment. But thank you all very much for tuning in nonetheless. That is a good shot. Just a classic cut shot, but it was fielded very well by Cartwright. It is Hinchliffe now bowling. Colin Munro on strike. I'm waiting to see if he goes bang or he goes out at this stage. Oh, he's tried the reverse shot. He tried to do the one that Glenn Maxwell was able to get a 6 off, but it is going to be a boundary for him. So it was a boundary for Colin Munro. He hasn't got one in a while as well, Colin Munro, so he'll be happy about that. I feel like he's feeling a little bit maybe held down at the moment, Colin Munro, which is why he's going for big reverse shots and all sorts. I feel like maybe he wants a few more runs on the board than he has got at the moment. Hinchliffe, what is he going to do to answer Colin Munro moving all around the crease at the moment? He just goes for the single there, Colin Munro, through the cover section of the field. So that is smart batting and also good bowling from Hinchliffe to not allow him to get another big shot. We have been going for 30 minutes already. It's flown by at the moment. We are 6 overs in at the moment. Cruisy Boy 123 has said hello. Hello, Cruisy Boy. Thank you for tuning in, mate. We are watching the KFC Big Bash. That is dragged down, and you can't do that. Joe Clark has absolutely whacked that one, and that is some more runs for the Perth Scorchers. Joe Clark at the moment is on a bit of a tear. And I feel like at the moment it says 50-50 for who is going to win. And I think that might slightly jolt them a little bit further up in the percentages there. Big Bash was good back in the day with Brett Lee. It was indeed him, and also one that I like to think of that, of course, I've slightly forgotten. Shane Warne in the Big Bash was quite good as well to watch with the leg spin. And also Brad Hogg for the Perth Scorchers, I should mention, since we are watching them. He was pretty good as well, Nathan Sims said, but now it's not as good. There are less of the possibly classic names that kind of like people who have been watching it a while would know. The likes of the Hussies and all of them have all moved on. Brendan McCullum, he's no longer at the Brisbane Heat. He is in the commentary booth most of the time, to be honest, but yeah, there are a few talented players in this Big Bash. The likes of, it's kind of like the new era now, the likes of the Glenn Maxwell, Mitch Marsh, and like those kind of ones who are kind of moving forward. Chris Lynn, all of those type names. They are showing the man Mitch Marsh at the moment. He is ready to go in for batting by the looks of it, but hopefully, he will be hoping that he won't have to for a little while. That is a single down to long on for Joe Clark there. Yeah, Colin Munro now, what is he going to be doing? That is the question. He was moving around the crease for the last one, and then he hit the single. Is he going to try and go after Hinchliffe for his last ball? He's tried another reverse one, and it is a top edge, fortunately for him. And by the looks of it, Stanlake might be able to stop that. No, he won't. And that's going to be another 4. We have got, how about Doug Bollinger? He was another good one. Oh, Dougie. He used to do the job for, it was the Sydney Sixers, wasn't it, that he was playing for. Stanlake not quite able to get that ball, so it was another 4 to Colin Munro. And he will be relatively happy with that, probably getting close. And now he has passed the strike rate of 100. So he will be very happy with that, Colin Munro. And I feel like relatively soon, if they keep going at the rate they are, possibly they would be considering maybe going for their boost. I can't remember the name of it, to be honest, for this one. They've added about 3 different names for different things. The Bash Boost, I think it is. 49 off 27 balls at the moment between these two, Joe Clark and Colin Munro. So they have been doing a very good job for the Perth Scorchers. Unfortunately for them, the opener, whose name, of course, I have forgotten now. It's going to be Hatcher, actually, who is going to be bowling for the Melbourne Stars here. He had a very good game. Last match, got 3 wickets. And I believe it was almost on debut as well. He hasn't played many matches. Hatcher. He almost got the hat trick as well. Oh, that's an edge. And Joe Clark is out first ball from Hatcher. So Joe Clark is going to have to go, and it's going to be Mitch Marsh who is going to make his way to the crease now. Hatcher putting the ball outside the off stump. A good take from the wicketkeeper for the Melbourne Stars. He isn't happy either, Clark. He was doing pretty well. He just got the edge. He won't be happy with that at all. I will quickly change my little bit of that, and I will take Mitch Marsh off the list because of the fact that now he is going to be making his way to the crease. Ashton Turner is going to be the next man in after Mitch Marsh. There we go, 2 for 63 at the moment after 7.1 overs. So they are doing decent in terms of how many runs they are getting each over. But the question is Mitch Marsh going to be playing a little bit of a smart game by just kind of rotating the strike for a little bit? Or is he going to start going straight away? Because Mitch Marsh, if he wants to hit the ball, he will hit it very far. That is one thing that we can be certain of. And it doesn't look like it's very long boundaries either from a couple of those Joe Clark sixes. Definitely not on that leg side. They are showing Mitch Marsh now, the man who is in the thumbnail of this video. We'll quickly have a look at the likes as well while we have got this little bit of a spell. We are on 901 subscribers as well. So thank you all very much for that. I will check the likes on this one, and we are sitting on, we're on 17. So thank you all very much for that as well. They're talking to Glenn Maxwell at the moment. Hatcher has bowled 1 ball and he has 1 wicket. So it looks like he's going to be picking up from where he left off in the last match against the Sydney Thunder that he played. Oh, that's a good ball. And it's going to be out. Mitch Marsh is gone first ball, and Hatcher now is going to be on a hat-trick ball again. He was for the last one as well in the last match. I'm going to have to update my thing again. If he keeps going like this, I will run out of batsmen to put on my list. But Mitch Marsh, I hyped him up. And unfortunately for him, it is going to be plum. And Mitch Marsh is on his way already. Here we go. We have updated it once again. Cameron Bancroft, the next man to the crease after the one who is moving there at the moment. Because at the moment, they're doing a very good job. The Perth Scorchers. No, the Melbourne Stars, sorry. And it is going to be Ashton Turner facing the hat-trick ball. Who's your favourite Super Rugby team, says Izzy Queensland. I quite like... See, I like them all. I keep saying I like them all, but I feel like I'm slightly biased towards the Hurricanes purely because I like yellow, which I feel like it's not really a good enough... Oh, and it wasn't out, Mitch Marsh. It was missing leg stump, and it probably would have missed another stump, unfortunately. So that is not good for Mitch Marsh. You won't be very happy with that at all, but now it is going to be Ashton Turner on strike. Is he going to be able to face the hat-trick ball without going out? I'm watching here, Hatcher's running in for the hat-trick ball. No, it's a wide. Unfortunately, I think he went. He must have been going for the Yorker there, Hatcher. And because of it now, not quite what he would have wanted. That was Glenn Maxwell saying that he went for the poles instead of possibly... Oh, that was a good ball from Hatcher as well, though. So he is bowling extremely well. Everyone has gone to sleep, set backs. Is that in your household or in this live stream? We have still got a few people in, but it is just going to be probably a more chilled out one. But that is all right. Some people are going to have tea. Some people are going to sleep. I probably should have gone to sleep last night at about 12, but instead I ended up live streaming till about 1:30. And then we got up and did it all again today. That's another wide, unfortunately, for Hatcher. And I have to say, 3 wickets down for the Perth Scorchers. I wouldn't have really expected Colin Munro to still be there. That sounds harsh, but just he seems to have a habit of getting himself out. But so far, he has been doing decent, Colin Munro. 20 runs off 17 balls. Hatcher is 2 for 2 at the moment off 3 balls. Oh, that's risky. But it's going to work out for Ashton Turner. It's only going to get him 1, though. He did a dill scoop, or pretty much a little scoop in behind off a middle stump Yorker, which is pretty risky when the guy has already got 2 wickets in his first over of bowling. But they are once again making a few changes. They are showing Ben Dunk at the moment with, I believe it is Luke Wright next to him. Yo says Cole Games. Hello, Cole. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. How long is this game? From here, we've probably still got another 2 and a bit hours backs. We've got 20 overs per team. I love cricket, says Cole Games. I do enjoy it as well. Definitely the Big Bash. You have got the likes of the 2020 cricket. Oh, Colin Munro almost got himself close to getting out there. What was I saying about how long is the game? Yeah, it's 20 overs per team at the moment. So we are currently almost 8 overs through. So then they will have 12 more, and then the Melbourne Stars will have 20 overs, unless, of course, either team gets bowled out before those 20 overs. So pretty much, I'm not sure how much you guys, some of you will know about cricket, but pretty much it is 6 balls per over is what I'm talking about when I say an over. Oh, Colin Munro has used his feet there and has found the gap out cover way, and because of it now, it was a 4 to Colin Munro. So that's the end of the over. He got 2 for 7 off his first over Hatcher. He won't be minding that one, but neither will the captain Maxwell. The Melbourne Stars have put it a little bit back in their favour now, 53%. But that is before the 4, I believe. Or is that after? Like my Yorkers said, Cole Games. Yeah, I am not the best at bowling Yorkers, I'll be honest. I'm more of a spin bowler at times. It is Stan Lake now who is going to be bowling. So they have Morris and Dunk for the Stars, and Patterson and Kelly are the X factors for the Scorchers. I'm an all-rounder, says Cole Games. When was the cricket season? It has recently finished, hasn't it? Or is it about to start? My months have gone downhill. I can't think of what it is. Cole Games, Yorkers are cool, said Nathan Sim. They are indeed, definitely. If they are a swinging Yorker as well, makes it very difficult to hit. And that's the one thing that you don't like as a batsman, is getting hit on the toes. They're showing Peter Siddle there in the Melbourne Stars section, I think, possibly. Special guest commentator, bowling all-rounder, says Cole Games. Oh, has Colin Munro hit it over the top? Yes, he has. And it is a good shot. And by the looks of it, O'Connell is going to stop that one. He's done very well there. O'Connell. That one was just kept to the 2, but Munro's starting to look like he's going to ramp it up a little bit. Quick bowler, says Cole Games as well. But yeah, you don't want a fast Yorker on your toes, that's for sure. Swinging into you as well. It's the one thing that you don't really like as a batsman. Of course, actually one of the 2 things. The other thing is, of course, the bouncer. Cole Games, did you watch the final where Brett Lee got like 3 wickets in an over, said Nathan Sim. Colin Munro has just tapped that nicely, and it is going to be a single. The Spice Man is what they call that man. Russell. No, it's not Russell, is it? I've forgotten his name already. I think it is Russell, if I'm not wrong. No, it is Andre Fletcher. I'm getting my names confused. Cole said, yep. If you get 1K before Christmas, I will stop playing soccer. You don't want to do that backs, though. So hopefully, for your sake, we don't hit it. 1K before Christmas, that is only 9 days away, so that would be insane if we did. Colin Munro has just hit that very well, and that is going to be a 6 for the man. I won the final, said Cole Games. Good stuff, mate. But yeah, I don't think we should hit the 1K before Christmas. But the way that we've been going lately, like, it's not completely off the cards at the moment because we just seem to be continuously going up like we have even while this live stream's going. We're up to 902 now. So we are 98 away. So maths is hard. So we're looking at, if we were to get about 12 a day from here, we would get it by Christmas. But I don't see us getting 12 every single day as of lately. You know, I feel like we've had our little dash, so then we will have a little quieter patch as well. The coach put me on the bench for the season, said Bax. That is quite unfortunate. What position do you play, Bax? Or was it left wing that you said? Congratulations on 900, said Cole Gaines. Thank you very much, mate. It happened a lot quicker than we thought it would. Like, I was saying to the other fellas in the Kiwi lads, like, we thought we were going to hit 100 by the end of the year. And if we got to that, we would be impressed. And now we're sitting on 900, like, after only doing it for less than 5 months. So that is pretty awesome. My granddad used to be a black cap. He was a 12th man, I think, said Nathan Sim. That is pretty impressive. Whole season left wing, says Bax. What age group is that, by the way, Bax? Let me know. And did you get to come off the bench and play at any stage? I'd like to think so, but maybe, I'm not sure if you were on the bench for the whole time. Hatcher is doing very well in this match so far, and he has got another over now. So he's going to try his best to possibly look at getting a couple more wickets. Can he get Colin Munro out, or will Munro get the... Oh, yes, Munro has hit that one well, and that's going fast. And that's gone past Fletcher, and that is for Colin Munro. And now he is sitting on 39 off only 25 balls. So he has well and truly ramped it up, Colin Munro. And I think they might be looking at a total more than the 150 that I thought at the start, the Perth Scorchers, unless, of course, they lose Munro or Turner within the next, maybe, I'd say within the next 3 overs. If they lose either of these two, they might be only going for around 160, 170. Who do you think will win the Cricket World Cup this year? Said Cole Gaines. That's a good question. I'd like to say, of course, New Zealand, but I'm not too sure. To be honest, I feel like it's like the Rugby World Cup in some regards, how there's like quite a few teams who have got a very good chance of winning it. Under 13 setbacks. Hopefully they do let you start the occasional game backs. I feel like under 13s, like, surely it's more about getting everyone involved rather than having like your favourites that you put on the field. You know, I feel like that is the age group that, or even up to pretty much under 18s, I would say, is the age group that they should be looking at trying to have like everyone more involved. Cole Games NZ all the way, but that's who I want to win. But I think Australia, said Nathan Sim. England, says Joe Petch. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I haven't seen your name before, I don't think, from memory, so thank you very much for being here. Hashtag he's Ronaldo, said Cole Games. Yeah, at the moment, the Perth Scorchers are 87 for 3 off 9.2, so they're sitting pretty decent at the moment, other than the fact, of course, that they have lost a few wickets. Colin Munro sitting 40 runs off only 26 balls. Oh, that was a good ball. Turner has scooped it out well. And did they get a single there? I don't think they did. Oh, that has hit Ashton Turner there. Oh, and it's an overthrow as well. That's not what they want there, the Melbourne Stars. Didn't really have a decent chance. And once again, I should check the likes, shouldn't I? I always forget about the likes. But I have been watching the cricket, so I have been slightly distracted. We're on 17 still, so nothing wrong with that at all. So thank you all very much for that. Hatcher has bowled that one. Turner hits it to the side. My name is Josh, not Joe. Sorry if I did call you Joe, by the way, Josh. I am sorry. Yeah, at the moment, Ashton Turner is on strike, and apparently Colin Munro is on strike as well, according to that scoreboard. Moorcake said he's back. Welcome back, Moorcake. Who do you think is better, Tim Southee or Trent Boult? Well, they've both got their own skill sets, don't they? I'd say more consistent is Trent Boult. He seems to have less times that he goes for more runs. But then Tim Southee is still a very good bowler as well, I would say. Yeah, that is 10 overs gone. They are 3 for 91 at the moment, the Perth Scorchers. They won't be minding that too much. They're 2 now, what the heck, said Nathan Sim. I assume that is because of the fact that, yeah, they are both on strike at the moment for the Perth Scorchers. So I'm not sure how that works. But we are having a drinks break now, so we've got a little bit. Cole Games Boult. So Nathan Sim says Boult is the better out of Tim Southee or Trent Boult. But we have got the break in between. So because of it now, you guys know exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to quickly have a look at the likes. We are on 18 now, so we are still going up. So thank you all very much for that. I will quickly, while I am at it as well, I will go onto my phone and have a look. Yeah, we're on 902, which is pretty awesome. The fact that even over the last couple of days, we've gone up probably over 30, to be honest. And it's just, yeah, it's just a bit crazy, to be honest. Yeah, the drinks break is happening. They are showing the wickets. Hatcher was able to get the wicket of Mitch Marsh for his first ball. Golden duck, unfortunately, for the man. And it was actually missing the stumps by quite a bit. But it was given out. It did look pretty plumb at the start. I'm just quickly seeing how much delay there is on the live stream. There doesn't seem to be too much, which I am happy about because I hate when your guys' comments are sitting there and I am not actually chatting away to you while it is happening. Tim Southee for bowling, but Trent for batting. Oh, yeah. Trent Boult is a very entertaining man to watch bat. That is for sure. Cole Games put bye. See you later, Cole. We will catch you next time. But yeah, at the moment, the Perth Scorchers. Who do you guys think will win this match? Oh, okay, Nathan Sim asking who's better, Stark or Cummins? It's another one, isn't it? I've got to go with Pat Cummins, but Stark is still a very good bowler as well. And his Yorker is extremely impressive. That is for sure. And we have got someone in the chat. Sorry, I'm not too sure what to call you. Let me know what your name is, and I will give you a shout out. Bye, bro. Got to put my phone on charge. No worries, Josh. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry that I got your name wrong as well. Hopefully, I will get it right next time. Right, it is going to be Glenn Maxwell bowling once again for the Melbourne Stars. He's going to bowl himself, Glenn Maxwell. We have still got both men on strike, apparently. Hopefully they do fix that on the live score. Or Maxwell. And Munro was advancing as well for that one, but hits it to the leg side and just gets the single. Question is Colin Munro going to get his 50 before or after they decide to go for the, what do they call it, the power surge? Josh has put all good when you're going live again. For the cricket, I think it will possibly be either Saturday or Sunday for a cricket live stream. For just in general, in terms of a rugby live stream, we may have one before that, but I haven't got anything planned in the next 2 days for live streams, I don't believe. It could even be Friday night because we are actually Wednesday, aren't we? So Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night. But I normally try and get the live stream up for a preview type thing. Oh, that's a good shot from Ashton Turner before it does happen, like kind of an hour or two before. So you guys have got a chance to see when it is happening. So I guess the best way, if you don't mind a whole heap of notifications, is to subscribe with notifications on, and then hopefully you will be notified when we do go live. Plus, every other rugby challenge and any other game that we play is the only downside to that, because we do post quite a few videos. But Turner able to hit a 6 there. So they are looking like they're going to start speeding up. The Perth Scorchers possibly trying to look at a total of around 200 if it keeps going at the rate they are. And the question is that because of the batting or is that because of the pitch? Because we will have to wait and see if the Melbourne Stars, who are known for being able to get a lot of runs, are they going to be able to get these runs that the Perth Scorchers have got at the moment? Oh, he's tried to go to Glenn Maxwell once again, and he has hit that 1 for 6 just. Because now 2 6s in a row off the captain, Glenn Maxwell. What is he thinking? It's not what he would have been wanting, that's for sure. It was a good 6. Ashton Turner hits it 83 metres. That is a big boundary as well. But he has done very well there, Ashton Turner. The question is he going to go for 3 in a row? Can he hit 3 in a row here? Oh, he tried the quicker ball. Ashton Turner tried to whack that one as well. By the looks of it, they are only going to run 1. It's going to be Munro on strike now. He is on 41 runs. But yeah, it is a decent night here anyway. It is a little bit cold where we are at. What stadium were we at? I can't remember the name. I feel like that's bad, but I know it was a few different letters. And then we are in Tasmania anyway. The Perth Scorchers. So now the end of the over, and it is 107 for 3 at the moment. The Perth Scorchers. They are doing decently now. Couple big overs here, and possibly they'll look at using that power surge, which means you are only allowed 2 men outside of the ring if you are the bowling team. And who would they go to for that? I feel like they might bowl Stanlake for that. Or, oh no, they've got Cottonall as well, though. So they've got 2 very good bowlers for pace. Or unless they look at going for spin, though, might be the other option there. Although it looks like the bowlers, the spin bowlers, that is, are going to have a little bit of trouble there. Oh, okay. Ben Dunk has moved on to the field, and it is going to be Tom O'Connell, who has been subbed out. So that means that Ben Dunk now, I believe, is allowed to bowl 3 overs if I'm not wrong, which it could be because it is an interesting rule that they have got themselves. Do I play Rugby Challenge 4 on Xbox One? Yes, I do indeed, Josh. That is my console that I play the game on. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people I have talked to have had PS4s in terms of if I was doing collaborations with anyone, they are always on PS4, it seems. So there doesn't seem to be too many Xbox One players at the moment. Plus, it seems to be quite hard to find online games, I believe, from what I see in like the chats and everything. They are showing Cameron Bancroft at the moment. Cartwright has bowled his first ball and the second, and they have both gone for singles at the moment. It was hit down to Cottonall, who is fielding at long on. I was just having a look at my phone, and we are still sitting. Oh, that's a full toss, and tell you what, you can't do that to Turner. And that one has gone a long way. Cameron Turner. Sorry, it's not Ashton Turner. Has hit that one a long way. Josh, I have an Xbox One S. Yeah, see, we are a rare breed, it seems, in the Rugby Challenge 4 community. Those players who have an Xbox One rather than the PS4 or PS5. I guess that's another thing. How do you think the game would look on an Xbox Series X? Bye, says Josh. See you later, mate. Hope you did enjoy the live stream. Right now is under pressure, and Turner is just trying to hit everything for 6 at the moment, it seems. Or he's trying to hit it very hard at least. Not sure what that was. Oh, that'll be because it's Christmas in the park. Those are fireworks, not gunshots. I hope. There are going to be quite a few of them as well by the sounds of it. I wonder if you guys can actually hear that. I will see on my phone. No, it's not really picking it up. That is all right. Yeah, at the moment, Cartwright has bowled 4 balls. That was a big one. And he has gone for 9 runs. Those were a couple big ones. Anyone who's wondering what I'm talking about, if you can't hear, there are fireworks going off at the moment for the Christmas in the park. Because I am from a small town. Town is only about maybe, I'd say around 5 streets that way. And that is where they have the Christmas in the park. Which is why there are loud noises at the moment. Unless Cartwright has bowled 4 balls, gone for 11 runs at the moment, and Turner has hit that one for 6 as well. And tell you what, the Perths, Nick Maddinson almost pulled off a screamer of a catch there. He did save the 6 there, but that was close. This is very impressive. Maddinson. Or did he get the... Oh, no, his foot was down, so it is going to be a 6, sadly. He did extremely well, though, Nick Maddinson, but just not quite well enough, unfortunately. So now that's going to take Turner up to a few more runs, and he is possibly looking at passing Munro at this stage, but Munro, he would be feeding them the strike when he does get the chance to hit the ball, but he hasn't had many chances lately because Turner at the moment is just finding boundaries. Oh, you can't bowl there, Cartwright. And that one is going to be a 6 as well. So because of it now, Cartwright's first over has gone for 23 runs. And that is not what he would have been liking. He almost got a wicket, I believe. Or he may have got a wicket in that last match when he had a bowl. But that is not what the Terminator Cartwright would have been after there. Anyone who is just tuning in now, and if you hear a whole heap of banging, it is fireworks going off outside at the moment. Or at least I hope anyway. I will put it that way. At the moment, 130 runs off 12 overs for the Perth Scorchers. It was at one stage looking like they were only be, possibly when they lost a couple wickets in a very short amount of time, it looked like that maybe they weren't going to be able to get that 200, or they weren't even going to look at getting maybe 180. They are showing a replay, and that is extremely impressive. Yeah, at the moment, Turner almost has overtaken Colin Munro at this stage. So will Colin Munro try and whack this one as well? Maddinson now. Oh, and that is through the gap as well for Colin Munro. Oh, and the misfield there is going to lead to 2. That's not what the Melbourne Stars want at this stage. Unfortunately for them, you can't be misfielding when you are under this much pressure. So Colin Munro, I wasn't able to say his name there, is still on strike. Oh, and he's tried to hit that one, Colin Munro. It's gone straight to the fielder, though. Maxwell has fielded it well, and he has got a rocket arm, so you're not running 2 there. Anyone who is just tuning in, we are watching the KFC Big Bash game between the Perth Scorchers and the Melbourne Stars. And Perth Scorchers are batting. They lost a couple wickets early, but then they have managed to pull it back. These two have had a very good knock together. And Clark also was able to score a few runs. Oh, that was dragged down. And unfortunately, it was a dragged down ball, but it's led to the wicket of Ashton Turner. And that was terrible timing that I was telling you about that, because of the fact that now Ashton Turner is going to be leaving. Cameron Bancroft is going to be making his way to the wicket. So because of that now, I will update my little ticker thing that is going across. Here we go. We will see the next ones. We are up to batsman number 7 once we lose another wicket at the moment. Ashton Turner gone 39 off 17 balls. And I wonder when the power surge is going to be taken by the Perth Scorchers, because of the fact that they have probably got a chance to get it. Oh, are they checking something here? He is not walking at the moment, Turner. He is waiting for something. I'm not sure what's going on. He isn't walking off the field at the moment, Turner. Ashton Turner, that is. So I'm not sure what's happening here. I think are they checking for a no ball? Because if so, he was a mile behind the line. Interesting call there. They decided to have a look at it to see if it had been taken in front of the stumps, but it just hit the guy in the chest. Ashton Turner has to wait on the field until they say that it's out. So Cameron Bancroft is now on the field, and it's going to be him, and also it's still going to be Colin Munro, who is on 45 off 31 at the moment. He will be wanting to get his 50 very soon, Colin Munro, but at this stage, he is probably going to be the man, possibly, who wants to be there at the end of the innings. Cameron Bancroft, though, gets a single for his first ball of the match. Now it is going to be, oh, sorry, that was Colin Munro on strike. So because of it now, it is going to be Bancroft now. No, it's not. The scoreboard has messed up. It was actually Bancroft who was on strike, and now we are going to be Colin Munro got the single there. Bancroft now on strike, 1 for 1. It's also the fact that it says both of them are on strike for the scoreboard that is slightly throwing me off. Nick Maddinson now. Oh, just a little bit high, I think that one was. And that is an over. Nick Maddinson able to get 1 for 5 off his over. He will be happy enough with that. They are showing Nick Maddinson here, and he looks like he is reasonably happy with that over. Is it going to be... It's going to be Nathan Cook-Denial now, who is having another bowl. So that will be his third, I believe, of the match. Seven overs left at the moment. They are sitting on 135 runs for 4 wickets. But let's hope that they are going to be able to hit that 200, because then they will have a very big run chase, the Melbourne Stars. I feel like if any team can chase down 200, the likes of Stoinis, Maxwell, and all of them have probably got a decent chance of it. Well, that was a good ball from Cook-Denial. It is going to be a single, though. So Munro getting very close to that 50 now. He's sitting on 47 off 33 balls. Bancroft is new to the crease. So the question is, when are they going to go for their power surge, which is, of course, when you are allowed 2 fielders outside of the ring. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Are they going to hit that 200? Anyone in the chat, do let me know how many runs you think the Perth Scorchers will be able to get in this one. Bancroft on strike. Cook-Denial bowling. Oh, that one's gone high off the outside edge. Oh, and unfortunately, it has found the gap. The Spice Man, as he is called, unfortunately wasn't able to get to that one. It is Fletcher, and he looks a little bit disappointed, but I don't think he could have got him there. Yeah, it was completely sliced for Cameron Bancroft, so maybe, by the looks of that, is he going to be having a little bit of a swing here, try and get as many runs as he can? They have lost 4 wickets at the moment, the Perth Scorchers. Colin Munro sitting on 47 runs off 33 balls. Has batted very well at the moment, Colin Munro. Oh, and that one's going to be a single down to square leg, or backward square leg, I believe that is. Billy Stanlake. So possibly, I don't know, when are they going to use Stanley again? I think he's still got 2 left if I'm not wrong. So I feel like they are going to use him for the power surge, but it's one of those things how because they haven't used it yet, the Perth Scorchers, maybe the Melbourne Stars holding him back a little bit more as well, just so that he is still available to bowl. Caught denial with a great slower ball, but Bancroft gets a little bit of a French cut on it, and because of it, they are going to run 2, and it is a misfield from Hatcher. So it is going to be 2 for Bancroft. Thank you all very much for tuning into the live stream. I see we have still got a few viewers, so I do appreciate all of you being here. If you have got the ability to, be sure to chat away in the chat if you do want to. If you have got a YouTube account, that is. Unless, thank you all very much for being here. I do appreciate it. Got denial now, bowling a cutter by the looks of that. A little bit of an off cutter, I think that was. Caught denial so far is bowling decently in this over. He hasn't picked up a wicket yet for Caught denial, but he has still got 1 more over. But at the moment, they are projected to get 204 runs if they stick at the current over rate. No, not over rate. The current, forgotten the name, but how many runs they're getting per over. I keep thinking strike rate, but that is not what we want. Stanley, they are showing at the moment. Colin Munro on 48. Are we going to see him bring up his 50 here off this last ball of Caught denials over, or is... Oh, and with that ball, oh, he almost got caught. Are they going to run 2 here? Hinch lift. No, they are only going to get 1. Unfortunately, their hinch lift not quite able to get that one, so that leaves Munro on 49 of 35 balls. He is going to be on strike for whoever the next bowler for the Melbourne Stars is going to be. He looks very casual about it, Colin Munro, as well. Doesn't look fazed at all by the fact that he is sitting on 49 at the moment. Cameron Bancroft, it looks a little bit chilly there. They did say earlier that it was a cold night in Tasmania. Looks like there's a little bit of wind as well. It's going to be Nick Maddinson once again bowling. Oh, Colin Munro whacks that one, but as he whacked it straight to the fielder, he has, and he's out on 49, Colin Munro. And you have to ask the question, was that the best idea trying to do that? I'd be saying stuff in the chat, but I don't know how much about cricket. So just learning here. Okay, no worries, Nathan Johnson. Thank you for still being here, though. Unfortunately for Colin Munro, that is not how you bring up a half century. Instead of hitting it along the ground to the man and getting himself a safe 50, he decided to try and hit it over his head, and it was caught very well. So unfortunately for him, out of 49, or on 49, should I say, off 36 balls. Cartwright did catch that one. He doesn't put many down, the Terminator Cartwright, as they call him. So now, of course, I should update my thingamabob, shouldn't I? That is, of course, the correct term, and it is Aaron Hardy now making his way to the wicket at the moment, and we are going to go with that. There we go. And with that, boom, we have got the next batsman. They are slightly running out of them at the moment, the Perth Scorchers, but they won't want to be losing any more wickets before about probably the 17th, where they might consider the power surge. Maybe they will leave it for the very last over and see what they can do from there. Bancroft looks like he's now going to try and speed it up a little bit. They have still got a few men in the sheds. See, that's not a good shot from Colin Munro there. Hit it straight to deep mid-wicket. Hardy now on strike. Aaron Hardy. He looks like he's a relatively tall individual. He looks like he's a very tall individual. Aaron Hardy. I'm going to look up how tall Aaron Hardy is, because he looks like he is possibly sitting at 6 foot something at least. Aaron Hardy. What can we find out about him? We've got his age and everything, but how tall is he? Does anyone know how tall Aaron Hardy is? 193 centimetres. So that is a reasonably sized individual. Peter Siddle is the special guest commentator for this one. Maddinson is currently sitting 2 wickets for 7 runs, which is very good for him. That is going to just be a single for Bancroft, and because of it, now they are sitting after 15 overs, 145 for 5, the Perth Scorchers. Bancroft looks like he's doing a little bit of maths in his head, trying to work out when the time to take possibly the power surge or when the time to possibly look at starting to have a bit of a swing is. But of course, they don't want to lose any more wickets, that's for sure. Definitely not within the next couple overs, or else they have got the chance of possibly getting themselves bowled out and only getting around that maybe 180, where they could possibly be looking at 190 plus at the moment if Bancroft can get his eye in as well. They have still got 4 batters though. It is Jai Richardson, Andrew Ty, Joel Paris and Fawad Ahmed. But they are getting into the bowlers now. Hatcher now is bowling, and that is going to be a single for Bancroft, which puts Hardy back on strike. And Hatcher at the moment is sitting 2.1 overs bowled, 2 for 15. So that is pretty decent from him as well. He did get the wickets of Joe Clark, who was on a bit of a tear, 34 of 16 balls. And then also he got the ball that was Mitch Marsh, golden duck for him, off the very first one for LBW, but it was actually missing the stumps. Hatcher now bowling the short ball. It is a very good pull shot from Hardy. Stood up tall, which is easy to do when you are 193 centimetres, and hit that one with the pull shot. They are talking to Glenn Maxwell. There is a bit of drizzle at the moment in Tasmania, but I don't think it's going to be serious enough for the game to get called off or delayed. I hope not anyway, because if they do end up delaying a game, then that becomes kind of like 1 a.m. finish at least over here in New Zealand. It's going to be Hardy once again on strike. 2 runs off 4 balls. Bancroft at the moment 9 from 9. So possibly one of these two might decide to start having a swing within the next couple overs, try and get that right back up to possibly looking at 200. But they will need to score it more than 10 and over if they do want to do that. Hatcher once again runs in. Full toss a little bit, and that is well fielded by Stoinis. So because of it, it is a dot ball. They are saying that Maxwell at the moment has already got all of the plans. He doesn't seem too worried about when they take the power surge. Some teams haven't been able to take full advantage of that power surge either, because in a way it's almost like, yeah, it's back to a power play in a way, and it can get you in trouble. That one was a little bit high, so it's not LBW, possibly sliding down leg as well. But Liam Hatcher doing decent so far. He's got one more ball of his third, Hatcher. Yo, says the rugby man. Thank you for tuning in once again. Adam, I believe it is. I keep getting it wrong, but I believe I have got that one right. The rugby man is Adam, the Tug, as you are called on Xbox. Hatcher running in now. Oh, and he tried to, tell you what, that was a unique shot from Bancroft. He tried the dill scoop, or he tried the kind of like the scoop situation going on, and he also somehow hit it into the ground, and then it kind of rolled back to the keeper for no run there. It is right, says the rugby man. I am glad to hear it, mate. I will quickly, while we have got a little bit of a stoppage in play, I will refresh and see if we have gone up any more likes. We've had a little bit more of a quiet live stream, which I'm not minding too much. It has been very chilled out after a very hectic day, but we are on 18 likes, so thank you all very much for that. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're at the moment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We have hit that 900 today. So hopefully we will keep on going up from here. I don't think we'll hit it by the new year, but you never know. Perth are going good, says Moorcake. They are indeed. At the moment, they are taking the power surge now. So this will be an interesting over. Are they going to be able to get 15 plus here? And if they can, I think they could be looking close to that 200. 4 overs left, and it is going to be Stan Lake bowling his last. He has gone for 1 wicket. I was about to say he's gone for 1 run, but that is not correct. He's gone for 20 runs with 1 wicket off his 3 overs so far, Stan Lake. Stan Lake running in. Oh, that was a good ball in the end. Right, that one was interesting. Down leg side, he almost had a chance to get a run out there, but didn't manage to get his glove off. So because of that, Param missing out on that opportunity. But Stan Lake at the moment is sitting 20 runs off him, off 3.1 overs. He has got a wicket to his name. Is he going to get another one? Is he going to get Cameron Bancroft this ball, perhaps? No, he is not, unless it's a run-out Bancroft. Pierces the gap beautifully. Maxwell's running hard. Is he going to be able to get to the ball here? Yes, he has. He almost went flying into the barrier. Tell you what, did that ball stay in the field of play there? It looked very close. Maxwell almost going face first into the barrier. He was running very quick there, Maxwell. He did get there, and the question is, did it stop? Yes, it has. It stopped this close to the boundary there from Maxwell as he threw it backwards. Maybe the microphone will be not working no more now. It is going to be Hardy on strike now. They were able to run 3 for Bancroft there. Stan Lake bowls. It's gone high. It's gone nowhere near where Hardy wanted. And he is out. Nathan Cook denial takes that one. And because of it, Stan Lake, I didn't quite get it right. I said the last ball, but it was this ball that he managed to get it. And now it's going to be Jai Richardson making his way to the crease. So because of it, I will quickly update my thing. And tell you what, it is looking a little bit thin at the moment. The amount of people who are going to be next to bat. It only takes up 1 frame of the screen, whereas we did have quite a few more. So like I said, or like they said, I'm not sure whether I said it, but the power surge can sometimes benefit the bowling team because of the fact that they feel like they have to go a little bit harder at the ball than they normally would, and then that can lead to those wickets. But Hardy, unfortunately, is caught out there. I believe he got about 2 off 8 or so. I could be wrong there, though. 2 off 8. Yes, he did. Bancroft is now on strike because of it, though. So that is probably the one benefit. Jai Richardson doesn't have to face a ball yet. But Stan Lake, very quick bowler, very tall bowler as well. So it makes it an awkward angle. Is Bancroft going to be able to go bang here and hit this ball to the boundary? Oh, Bancroft's hit it pretty much to the same fielder by the looks of it, but it has somehow found its way over Hatcher. He's done extremely well there, Hatcher, and he has kept that ball in. Oh, he looks like he may have hurt himself, though. No, he winded himself there, Hatcher, but it was a very good bit of fielding there. So because of it now, is that 2 or 3 that they managed to get there? Oh, fingertips there from Hatcher. Put everything into that fielding, and because of it, oh, that's very well done from Hatcher. Not only is he getting wickets, but he is saving runs as well in the field. Fingertips, like if Maxwell's one that was close to the boundary was that, this one was about this much from fingertips touching that rope. It is Richardson now on strike. He looks like he's going to whack the ball. And definitely, if he's going to hit it as hard as he's hitting the pitch at the moment, that is going to be a wide from Stanley. Yeah, Jai Richardson trying to put a hole in the pitch the way he's smacking his bat on it. It is starting to maybe get a little bit heavier than just a drizzle. I can see it. Looks like it's turning into rain, so hopefully that doesn't stop play. It's just still not looking too happy. He did wind himself when he was doing that fielding. Jai Richardson ready to face Stan Lake, fellow quick bowler. He's tried the same shot, and unfortunately, once again, is it going to be a wide? No, it wasn't. It wasn't a wide there. At least Stan Lake has done well there. Richardson is 0 off 1 at the moment. They have only got 4 more wickets in hand here, the Perth Scorchers. So they've got a few. So we will have to wait and see what they are going to do with it. Stan Lake now. Oh, it's a good ball. But that was well hit by Richardson, but unfortunately it is only going to lead to 1. So because of it, Jai Richardson is going to be on strike once again for this next over. There are 3 overs left in this match. We are sitting 158 off 6 for the Perth Scorchers, and the rain is getting very heavy at this point. I really hope there isn't a rain delay, because if there is, that's going to mean a probably 1:30 a.m. finish here in New Zealand. Oh no. What is going on here? There was another signal, I think. Because there is 2 power surges. Isn't there? One for the bowlers, one for the batters, if I'm not wrong. But I might be wrong. I haven't quite learnt the new KFC Big Bash rules yet. Caught Denial now. Going to have a bowler, though. He's looking a little bit stiff at the moment. Caught Denial. I think those 2 are talking to each other, the 2 umpires, and they've gone, yeah, mate, it's raining, so we might have to go off the field. Are they going to allow it to continue? It is actually probably bucketing down a little bit. I'm hoping they don't end it. Let's hope the All Blacks can win against England. 7 more cake. Let's hope the All Blacks can win against England. Is that in the cricket more cake, by the way? Oh, no. Oh, no. We've got a rain delay. I didn't plan for this. Surge is for 2 overs for batting team, said Sandeep Jalavi. Thank you very much for that. I wasn't quite sure, but unfortunately, the covers are coming on. I haven't planned for this at all. Beforehand, I don't think, right, what am I going to do for 20 minutes if there is a delay? I'm just going to put rain delay as one of the things. I guess I will just chat with you guys is about the best way to do it, I think. Hopefully you guys are here and do want to chat. Perth Scorchers are batting rain delay, unfortunately. Oh, it already says rain delay up in the right hand corner. I hadn't actually read that on my scoreboard. No, we need to get back off from that semi-final. It says more cake. For the rugby, I assume that is. Unfortunately, the covers are going on. I'm wondering how long this is going to be for as well. Like I said, I hadn't planned for a rain delay. And at the moment, we are sitting 11:15 New Zealand time. So it is going to be a relatively late finish World Cup, says more cake. So that is for the Rugby World Cup, of course. So maybe we will get to face England at some stage in the 2023 Rugby World Cup, perhaps. But yeah, we are talking to Glenn Maxwell at the moment. We are going to have hopefully not too long of a delay. They are just talking to Glenn Maxwell at the moment, showing Peter Siddle wearing a dressing gown. Right. So they are going in for the huddle. The full covers are coming on at the moment. I am hoping that is just regulation. It's not going to be very good. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have a rain delay. The probability of Perth Scorchers winning is still at 58% to the Melbourne Stars 42. But if they lose 1 or 2 wickets in this later stage, it could be looking a bit unfortunate for them. And maybe I'm thinking 180 once again could be a decent total, definitely with the rain factor happening. Where game it is in Tasmania at, I can't remember what the stadium name is. It is at UTAS Stadium in Tasmania. And unfortunately, with that rain delay, 170 says more cake as well. Yeah, we are going to have to wait for a little bit of time. I'm not sure what to do here at the moment. I wasn't expecting a rain delay. They said that it was a little bit cold earlier on. They are showing the wickets. At the moment, it was Inglis who hit the ball straight up in the air, and it was caught by Hilton Cartwright. That was the first one, bowler Stanlake. Then the next one was the youngster Hatcher, who did get the caught behind wicket of, it would have been a fella that I can't remember who it was. And then after that, he did get Mitch Marsh first ball. Then after that, Colin Munro did have a little bit of a hit, but of course, in the end, he did manage to get himself out on 49. I will check radar for rain. Says more cake. Thank you very much, mate. But then there was Ashton Turner. Tell you what, I'm rough with names, but Turner was able to hit a few and unfortunately got a little nick behind. And it was Nick Madinson, who was able to get that one. Colin Munro next to fall. Got caught in the deep by Cartwright. You sometimes can't miss that man. And then from there, unfortunately for them, they just lost one more wicket there, the Scorchers. And it was the man who was on 2 for 8. So what I might do for you guys is I think I can scroll. Yes, I can. And I don't have to remember names now because they are here for you guys. We have also got Aaron Hardy, who was the 2 for 8 guy, but I'll go back up. So we have got that at the moment. That is what we are sitting on in terms of, realised now you can't actually see Bancroft because I have got the rain delay thing. So we have got Josh Inglis, who was opening, but I will go down a little bit. Hopefully you guys, you still can't really see Cameron Bancroft. I'll scroll just a little bit more to about there. There we go. And that is what you can see now. But yeah, it will be interesting how long the covers are going to stay on for. Hopefully we won't be missing too much action. And hopefully we don't lose any overs as well. I'll see what else is on. Tell you what, I'll see, because I have got multiple channels, I'll just go through and see what other sports on. We have got, what do we got? Tennis 2018. I don't think we'll watch that. A little bit late. I could watch a bit of darts, perhaps. You know, we'll just find something. Snooker's coming up. That's exciting stuff. Would you guys want to see a watch along for snooker, perhaps in the future? I assume the answer for that would be no. But, you know, we will wait and see. Unfortunately, due to the fact that we are only 3 overs away from the half-time. Or I guess, is it called half-time? The innings break, I think I should call it, for cricket. But nonetheless, I will quickly have a look at the likes once again, because we have got this little delay in play. But hopefully we will get right back into the action very soon. We will have to wait and see there. We are on 19 likes as well. If anyone who hasn't already liked, oh no, there's a lot of rain from Vig coming down. Yeah, at the moment it's probably not looking too good for the game to continue in probably a little while. I don't know how late is the cutoff for a Big Bash game. I don't know whether it is the rule that they only go to that kind of 12:45 a.m. New Zealand time, or whether it is the fact that they do possibly look at extending it a little bit by maybe half an hour. But we will have to wait and see. But while we have got this rain delay, that reminds me of water. And something that I would love to do is possibly go and get a drink very soon. So what I might do, for anyone who is going to tune in as this is happening, like it will be no rain in 20 minutes predicted. That is good to hear as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my headset. I am going to step away, but of course I can't leave you guys with no entertainment. So we're going to have none other than the big man, Kieran Reid. I guess, what can I do? I feel like I could put up like a video, to be honest, for you guys to watch while there is this rain delay. I'm going to see if I can. Hopefully it doesn't crash the whole live stream. What have we got? Put up another video for you guys so you guys can be entertained while we wait for this next thing to start. I haven't actually got any videos on here, so I will quickly get the hard drive out. Find you guys a classic Kiwi Lads video for the rain delay. Anyone who is just tuning in now, you're probably wondering what is going on, and that is the fact that we have had a rain delay in the cricket. So, of course, the one thing that we do on this Kiwi Lads channel is we try and entertain you guys. So I am going to leave a clip running of, hopefully, if it does let me, an old Kiwi Lads video for you guys. I am just looking through, trying to find one that I feel would be a good one for you guys to see. It is relatively hard to find one, I think. We'll wait and see, though. But yeah, anyone who is in the chat at the moment, we are waiting at the moment for the next stage of the cricket to continue. Unfortunately, with rain delay, we have got this little bit of time in the middle. That is very unfortunate, because I would love to be able to show you possibly a clip of some sort, but I have got to find one first. And it's weird, I can't actually find a video that I thought I had, unfortunately, that I was going to show you guys. Oh, it was actually there for a second. Is that the right one? That's the question. It might be. Oh, it is on the screen at the moment. I didn't actually expect it to pop up on that screen. I was actually downloading it so that I could upload the clip. Fun fact. But it looked like it was actually going to show it on the middle there. Look at your phone, mate. What's the time? It is currently 10:52 p.m. in New Zealand. For rain, what else have we got? Is it cricket or cricket? Cricket is the right answer there. Yeah, I didn't actually realize it was going to pop up on that. Could you guys hear that by any chance while it was up? Did you guys hear any sound from that? Not sure whether you would have or not. I'm quickly going to have another look, see if I can find something to entertain you guys while we are waiting for the cricket to return. Of course, I should have something cricket related for this section, but I do not, sadly. If you guys could hear that clip, I could actually show you it just through the monitor. If you guys could hear that clip, I could actually show you it just through the monitor. So what I might do is I'll go like that, and I'll stick that on this one so that I can see what I am looking through, and you guys cannot. You guys can probably hear me listening to it as well. It'll probably pop back up on... Where did it go? That's a weird freeze frame, isn't it? Can you guys see that? I'm just going to listen to see if I can actually hear it. So we should be able to go full screen as well. Anyone who is tuning in now will have no idea what's going on. No sound, says Sandeep Jalvi. I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. No. How many runs did Munro get, says Nathan Sim. He got out on 49, unfortunately for him. I'm just going to listen here and see if I can hear this. I'm just going to listen here. Okay, there is no sound, is there? That is very unfortunate. Hello, Cooper Media. How's it going, mate? This is a weird freeze frame at the moment, isn't it? We are trying to see if I can find something that you guys can watch while we have got the little bit of a gap in play because of the rain delay. I am watching it on my iPad so I can see when it comes back as well. So close to 1,000 subs, said Cooper. Yes, we are indeed. We're getting extremely close. I'm hoping that we will be able to get there very soon. we will have to wait and see. Right, I am quickly going to find the thing that I am trying to find. That's a good sentence. Daniel versus Isaac. That is what we are after, because it has to be less than 200 gigabytes for me to be able to show you guys. So I am going to be able to do that now. I'm just going to export it so that it isn't many. I can't see your chat just at the moment. There we go. That could be perfect. It won't be high quality, that's for sure, but it will hopefully be something that I can entertain you guys with while we are waiting for this stage of the cricket to continue. I will check your chat once again. 98 more. Yeah, it is. What about the volume in the bar at the bottom? It did have a little bit there, but I'm not sure whether or not that was going to make too much of a difference. So hopefully if I show it here on this main screen, we will be able to see it come through. It's got a minute left of exporting, and then hopefully it will be able to work. At the moment, for anyone who is just tuning in, although I feel we have got our normal subscribers almost in here. So luckily, they won't be too confused when they don't see the cricket on. Because I feel like that's one thing that might annoy people, is if they think that I'm just using the cricket to get more views on the channel. But hopefully, we are getting to watch Chris Green. Oh no, that's Cameron Green, isn't it? 125 versus India. Did very well there. We are currently just waiting for it to export at the moment. Anyone who is tuning in now, we have had a rain delay in the cricket, so I'm trying to find an old video to be able to entertain you guys while this delay happens. Hopefully it won't be for too long, but you never know. The first test between India and Australia is happening 2 p.m. tomorrow. I believe that is Australian time at the Adelaide Oval, unless that's New Zealand time. It might actually, yeah, that's going to be New Zealand time, because of the fact if they're starting at 2 p.m, that is too late to start a test match. That is for sure. It will be, unless it is a day-night game, actually, now that I think about it. So it might not be too late, perhaps. Right, we are going to have a look through. Oh, I was just in the wrong section, I think, for being able to export it. It is uploading the clip. So hopefully, if it does all work out, there will be a clip showing very soon on the live stream, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear it as well. I should put a little bit of context as to what that clip was. Some of you may have already seen it, but others of you may not have. So that is why I'm going to be showing it. It is a clip of when the boys used to do a bit of rugby in real life. We played Daniel versus Isaac, which is two of the Kiwi lads. They were put up against each other in a rugby challenge. And that is the video that I'm hoping to show you guys if it does finish uploading while we are waiting for this rain delay, because of the fact that it would be very hard to find enough stuff to talk about, I think, throughout that gap, because of the fact that we have talked a little bit about the cricket, but probably not as much as we should have. But we are an hour and 43 through this live stream at the moment. And I will quickly, while that is uploading, I will check the likes once again. I love checking them to see what they are sitting on. We're currently sitting on 19 at the moment, so that is pretty awesome to see. Thank you all very much for that. But the Perth Scorchers at the moment, the next batsman that they had, they were up to their number 9, Andrew Tye, but at the moment in the crease, or at the crease, should I say, was Jai Richardson, and also it was Cameron Bancroft. I am just going to show you guys who is out there at the moment. Hopefully you can see everything that you need to in that regard. We are just waiting for the video clip to upload. I'm not sure how long it will take. It was 191 gigabytes. No, not gigabytes. We would be here all night. But 191 megabytes. Yeah, hopefully that goes through very soon. But something I might consider doing in the future is adding a background for around here, because I can add this few leaves in the background, but you can't really see them. Hopefully that didn't lag everything out. I'm going to click on this clip. Hopefully this doesn't make the stream crash. What is going to happen? Right. You guys can actually hear that. So that is very beneficial. So what I might do, although it does cut it off a little bit with the Perth Scorchers rain delay that I have got. So I'm going to get rid of the next to bat at the bottom of the screen, and then that will be a little bit lower. So for you guys who are here, I am going to play a little video. It's going to be approximately a 6-minute video, and hopefully by then we might be getting close to being back out on the field. But I will still be here, but unfortunately my mic is muted while the video is playing. So what I might do is I'm going to play it for you guys, and then I'm going to go get a drink during that time, and then I will be straight back afterwards. But hopefully you guys do enjoy it. And yeah, just chat in the chat if you want to. I will be back in probably only a minute when I go and get my drink, so I will be chatting with you guys in the chat while the video plays. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy, and we will be back with some more cricket action very soon. And with that said, let's get into it.
You have to get it on top of that bar through the two. This. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta put it. You gotta put it on the shoe. Okay. You gotta put it like that. And you get that's your tee. You gotta get it through the post. So I'll do a quick demonstration for you. All right. You gotta get it through the post. Obviously. We shall get on with the game. That was rude.
I'm
You'll
sorry.
never do that ever again, you understand? This will be sent off the field.
Sorry.
Do you understand?
Yes.
There's no place for people like you on this field, young man. Oh yeah. Oh, bravo. Well done,
Yes.
Daniel. Well done. Congratulations. Right, put it on the tee. Good. What angle?
Biking
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, George. You want the ball, Daniel? Yeah, I would love the ball.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You think you're going to give me the ball? Sorry.
Right, go, Keen.
Oh! Is that through?
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey. Oh, beautiful. Woo.
Ooh, yeah. Jesus, what was that?
23, hop.
Oh!
Oh. See that,
Hey!
My fingers hurt.
Ready? 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 5 for 1.
That was waiting like you two
What
feet.
about that decision?
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Nah, the big ball's better on there.
Big balls are always better, Daniel.
Gotta get a decent run up. Alright, okay. Gotta get warmed up.
It didn't go over.
Let's go.
You got to do that.
Woo! Better.
I need a high too.
Oh no!
I thought it was close. my God! Oh, you see, you're oh! I missed my first 2 kicks, but now is my chance to redeem myself.
Now he's just showing off.
Yes! No. Under. No. And after all that, Daniel is the winner. Yay! Yes, well done.
Okay.
Oi! Oi! Yeah! And the winner is Daniel!
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
Hey, at the end of the day, oi! We are all winners.
Back
And
here.
that's a wrap, my friends.
Suck my ass. I think that's good.
Right, I am back all of a sudden. The video has just finished, Nathan Sim, don't worry. That is the end. I will read all the comments that you guys have said about he is going to fail. There was then an under 8-year-old at kicking. Yeah, they weren't the best, Daniel versus Isaac, on that day, that's for sure. But I feel like now they have gotten better. We are seeing at the moment Steve Smith talking to Virat Kohli. That was funny, said Morecake. Thank you very much. The boys, I'm not sure whether or not they like it because of the fact, I guess it is a little bit embarrassing from the fact that it was from about 3 years ago. But I wish I had known that it was going to be a rain delay, because then I would have prepared a lot more stuff for you guys to watch to try and keep you guys who are still watching entertained. Do you guys want me to see if I've got any other videos that I can find, or do you prefer seeing what has been happening and just chatting away? I think my chair's in a different place than when I left, but me and Kieran, we are trying our best to entertain you guys during a rain delay. It's one of those things, isn't it? How like during halftime of rugby or in between the innings, you kind of have a little bit to talk about, but now since it hasn't quite finished, you're just missing that little piece of the puzzle that you want to be able to say how the whole innings was going. But nonetheless, we are looking all right for percentage-wise for battery. That was one thing that I was slightly worried about, was if my phone / if my iPad was going to run out. We are sitting on 902 subscribers still, so thank you all very much for that. But Virat Kohli at the moment still talking to Steve Smith, which means if they are playing this, we may be a little way away yet. So I will quickly see what else I can do for you guys. I feel like, I mean, I could start playing a game, but I don't actually think I got any games on there, to be honest. Play Rugby Challenge 4, said Nathan Sim. I'm not sure whether I can get it so that it's connected so you guys can actually see it on there. I'll just have a quick look around and see what I can do, because maybe if I put my screen that I record the game on, it might be able to go onto there. Unless I play a cricket game, of course. Maybe that would be a better option, seeing as it is a cricket live stream that we are doing at the moment. You know, maybe that would be more of the occasion. I will plug in this if I can reach it. Yes, I can. I have got a cable. There are cables everywhere at the moment for me. I'll be honest. We will see what we can do. We will move the light round a little bit more so I can see the screen as well. I will turn down the volume. That's turning it up. Right, that has turned down the volume. I'm just working out how I can get it so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. We'll have to wait and see what screen that will turn on. We've got it on that one. So at the moment we have got that and that. So how do we make that bigger is the big question there. I am going to possibly be able to do this. Okay, that helps a little bit, I think. If you guys are all right with a little bit of a border being in the screen, I can do it that way. Possibly. I'm not sure whether you guys will be able to hear the game sound, though, is the only thing. But I could possibly, if I drag that like that and then go full screen, then you guys relatively can see that, although you do see a little bit of a border as well. But if you are okay with that little bit of a border, I can do it this way. This is a weird way of doing it, of course, but because we are on live stream, that's just gone to full screen, which has actually benefited us quite a bit, really, because now it does look like I am just playing. I feel like on this occasion, because we are waiting for a cricket game to be playing, I feel like I should be playing cricket 19. Maybe I will do a quick little 5-over bash on there, see these two teams in the game perhaps. But that is actually decent quality, so maybe I can see it. It's okay. See more cake. Yeah, this is a weird way of doing it, but at the moment, it seems like it's probably the best way. Can you guys hear anything is a better question. Because at the moment I can't, but I think I could fix that if I go like that. Did that do anything? Can you guys hear it at the moment? Because I cannot is my only thing. To anyone who is just tuning in now, we have got a rain delay on the cricket. So because of it, I decided I was going to open up cricket 19, possibly play a little 5-over game. So you can't hear it. That is unfortunate. I don't know how I can fix that because I can't hear it either, to be honest. Anyway, hopefully without the sound we'll still be all right. We will play now. We'll play between these teams since they are playing at the moment. Geez, I can't actually remember how to do this, to be honest. International, no. We want to go to the KFC Big Bash. I created my own league on here for this one. We are going to go Perth Scorchers versus, okay, who do I want to be? Do we want me to be the Thunder or do we want me to be the Perth Scorchers? Sorry, the Melbourne Stars. I feel like you guys would want me to be the Melbourne Stars because of the likes of Maxwell and everyone who is on that one. The KFC Big Bash League. We are going to go to the Melbourne Stars. We'll go for a 5-over match is what I was trying to say. We'll go with just the BBL 9 kits. And it is actually Mitch Marsh and Maxwell. We aren't playing a test match at this stage, and we aren't playing at Edgbaston either. I don't think they have got where they are playing at the moment. So we'll go with North Sydney Oval. We won't go with anything too special. The Stars is the team that everyone has chosen. Type of match. We will go for a... Can we go 5s? Yes, we can. And it is a nighttime game, 8 p.m. start. Difficulty, I'm not sure what difficulty I normally play on. We'll play on medium, see how that goes. Anyway, we will hopefully be happy enough with that. For anyone who is tuning in at the moment, there is a rain delay in the real cricket, so we are just making do with what we've got, and we are going to be playing a game on Cricket 19 so that you guys can still see a little bit of cricket. But I am actually pretty impressed. Other than the fact that my mouse is in the middle of it, I will move that to the side and it will go back. Oh no, Nathan Sim has put Lords. Unfortunately, I have already selected the ground. But anyone who is tuning in now, the reason we aren't actually playing or we aren't watching the game at the moment is because of a rain delay. So I have decided just while the gap in play is happening, we are going to be playing a little bit of Cricket 19. By any chance, have you been changing your like and dislike again, Nathan Sims, because you are bored? Because it has changed once again, but that is all right. So it is currently just a couple of you guys, but that is all right. We haven't got a lot of action at the moment, so I don't mind that one bit. But they are showing all of the exciting stuff that will be coming in the future for the cricket. At this stage, I am just hoping we do get to see the end of this game. We're up to 11:15. Unfortunately, you guys can't hear it, and unfortunately, I can't actually hear it either. But we will have to just make it up. I guess it is going to be the Perth Scorchers versus the Melbourne Stars at North Sydney Oval. It is a 5-over match. And the question I will ask you guys, do you want to see me bowl as well as bat, or do you just want to see me bat? Because depending on that will depend, because I can just skip them batting if you do want to see that. That is the conditions. Hopefully we will be able to get the win here. I haven't played this game in a long time. I'm going to go with tails because you know the saying, tails never fails. And that is exactly what we are hoping to not do. We don't want to fail in this match. What is it going to be? It's going to be, oh, okay, we're gonna bowl first because of the fact that that will at least give us a chance in terms of how we're going to play it. But anyone who is tuning in now, we have got a rain delay in the real cricket. Oh, no. Morecake said bat. I hope that wasn't for the toss. Is that for in general? I don't mind. Okay, because we might be getting slightly close to the actual game starting, I will simulate the bowling and see what type of total we have to try and chase down. Uh-oh, that didn't look good. That looks like we're going to have to get a lot of runs in this situation. I wasn't really hoping they'd get a few, to be honest. We have to chase down 61 off 5 overs. I can't even remember how to hit the ball hard, let alone hit it to the boundary. Nick Madison is opening. This is a little bit different. Oh, I can't actually see because of the microphone stand. Right, Chris Jordan is bowling. Let's see how this goes. I'm hoping it will go well, but you never know. Oh, I've hit it to no one. Or I've hit it to the man at mid-on, and that is a dot ball straight away. That's not what we wanted one, but the timing will be out the window as well, I have a feeling. So I'm going to have to work hard if I do want to win this one. I've missed it, but we're going to have to run anyway. Where's the ball? Okay, we have got a single there. It will be a leg by, though. Tell you what, I think I'm going to get beaten here. My timing is not good. That is for sure. We need 20, or we got 28 balls to get 61 runs. I prefer a right-hander, to be honest. That's a wide from Chris Jordan, surely. And we have been gifted a run there. Anyone who is wondering what we are up to, we are waiting for the rain delay to finish in the real cricket. So I decided why not play a bit of cricket 19, since it is in the theme of things, although I'm not very good at it because I can't actually remember how to play very much. Nailed it. I almost missed that ball. My timing was too early. I'm seeing it too well at the moment, and I'm going to have to go bang soon because it is only 5 overs. Oh, yep, got hold of that. It's going to be a single. We're going to have to run hard as hit the stumps, and they are light-up stumps as well. You guys are probably not enjoying this because of the fact that I am struggling at the moment to score any runs. No, we can't run there. That is poor. Unfortunately, I'm just timing it. Well, I'm going a little bit too early. I'm expecting the ball to go flying at me, but it just doesn't quite seem like it is. I've missed it again, but we're going to run anyway. We might be able to get 2 here. No, we're not. Turn around, mate. Oh, that was almost run out, but that is another leg by. Off the first over, we only got 4 runs. This is not a clinic being shown here, that's for sure. Anyone who is just tuning in now, though, there is rain delay in the cricket, which is why we are playing cricket 19 to fill in the gap. And I am not doing a very good job at all. Oh, I got hold of that one, though. And I'm out because I got caught. Oh, no. I thought I had finally hit one. But unfortunately, Jai Richardson's first ball has gone straight into the hands of the man at square leg. Thought I got nicely. Oh, hold of that, but that is straight to Mitch Marsh, unfortunately. Nick Madison is out for a duck. He didn't do very well. Hilton Cartwright, he's a good batter, but I think we're going to have to put Glenn Maxwell in because of the fact we need a lot of runs in a hurry here. Glenn Maxwell has got 0 runs because he hasn't played any matches. Come on, bro, where's your 6s, says Kobe. Unfortunately, I'm just struggling. I can't really remember how to play this one very well. That is for sure. Yeah, got hold of that as well. That is only going to be a single. My timing is terrible at the moment. I think I'm seeing the ball either late or early, like every time. And they have got 4 men back as well, or 3 men at the moment, should I say. You're going to lose by 30, maybe 40. Yeah, I am at the moment. Oh, or am I? Is that caught? That's gone for 6. Ladies and gentlemen, Glenn Maxwell has made it to the crease. And because of it now, Jai Richardson's not happy. We've hardly scored 6 runs throughout the rest of this match, let alone off 1 ball. I'm hoping not to lose by 30. Let's hope we only lose by maybe about 20. I would be quite happy with. Well, I wouldn't be happy with it, of course. Oh, that's a good ball, unfortunately. And Maxwell hasn't been able to hit that one to the boundary. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game. That's for sure. Oh, I've done it again. I need to hit that the other way, don't I? Going 2 leg side at the moment. And because of it, we are running out of balls. 51 from 19. I don't even want to do the maths of how many balls or how many runs we need per ball at the moment. Maxwell's hit that one straight to the fielder, who's put it down. Will run to... Oh, no, he hasn't. I haven't got sound. There you go, Sir Nathan Sim. Unfortunately, now Maxwell has gone out as well. I'm not even sure what difficulty I'm on. I put it on medium, but I'm not sure whether that's medium in general or what at the moment. But we are struggling big time. I didn't realize that they were going to get 61 runs, that's for sure. But this is a nice angle for me at the moment. Hanscom. No run. Please tell me that's a wide. No, it's not. I am not good at this game, I'll be honest. Anyone who is wondering why we are playing this and not watching the real match. Single there. It is because at the moment there is a rain delay in the real match. So to fill in the time, we decided we would hop on Cricket 19, a game that I haven't played for probably at least a year. And I can see that I haven't really got hold of that one either. Oh, that was almost run out. Is that a wide though? Please tell me that's a wide. No, it's not. They're doing very well at the moment, the Perth Scorchers. You need at least 3 runs per over. Said Nathan Sim, I need at least probably 4 runs a ball now. Oh, have I got a boundary there? That is what we needed. It's still not good timing. At the moment, they are showing the highlights at the moment of the real cricket. Few of the players in these teams aren't even in Cricket 19, I don't think. But I am trying to see. The reason I'm leaning, by the way, anyone who is just tuning in, tell you what, if I got hold of that, I'm early. But it's going to be another 4 down the leg side. Is this comeback on at the moment? I don't think it is, because I think you aren't allowed as many wickets in a 5-over game, if I'm not wrong. But at the moment, we are looking like we're making a bit of a comeback. Got hold of that as well. Kind of. We're going to have to run too. We need the runs. Can we make it to the crease? We have, and it's another 2. And that is the end of the over. Spinner. Oh, Ahmed, we could hit him for a few, depending on how we go. Oh, they have got a block, though. Unfortunately, there's a little trick that I used to use that got me a lot of runs. That I've got a hold of that ball. And it's going to be out once again. I haven't really played this game in a long time. My timing is terrible at the moment. Ben Dunk, he's got a power hit. And he's going to win us the game, Ben Dunk, obviously. You know, it's just obvious that we are going to win this one. Oh, yeah, unfortunately, that has only just cleared that man. You only get 5 wickets. Well, I better not lose anymore. That's for sure. Tell you what, they haven't missed the stumps, though, with their throws. Anyone wondering what we are doing, there is a rain delay in the real game. So we are just playing it. At the moment, we need 3.8. Oh, is that going to be a boundary? You're going to see that I'm going to be playing the same shot over and over, because that is the shot that I think can win us the game. And maybe if you guys are enjoying this, I could possibly look at doing more cricket videos on Cricket 19 in the future. I am not normally as bad as I have been in this one, although I'm starting to get my timing a little bit more. Surely I'm not going to be able to win this game, though. And if I somehow do, I would be pretty amazed. But we are still waiting for the real match to get back from rain delay. Stoinis, the big Stoin, is he going to win it for us? We got a cinematic. They changed the field, unfortunately, and that is possibly going to result in them winning this one. Unless Stoinis has picked a gap, which he has. Is it all the way? Yes, he has. The big Stoin has managed to hit it perfectly through that gap off Ahmed. And I've got a little bit of timing now, although I don't know how long that's going to last for. We're going to need about 24 off the last over if I can't hit this one to the boundary. But it looks like Stoin's going to. Have we got a chance in this one? I've peaked a little bit too late, unfortunately. We're going to need 20 off the last over. That's 4. It's 5 fours, actually. It's going to be tough, that's for sure. It's going to be Ben Dunk on strike. Ashton Agar, we've got another spinner. This is doable. They've got a ring field at the moment. They don't want to leak any runs because if they do, they might lose this one. That's going to be a 4 for the boys. Is the comeback on here, ladies and gentlemen? We're not going to lose by 20 at the moment. We're going to lose by 16 at worst. We will have to wait and see. At the moment, I am just set for going to the leg side. Unless that happens, unfortunately, it's taken. And that might be the match now, unless we can hit a 6 in the next couple balls. They are celebrating a lot. Unfortunately, Ben Dunk is out straight away. Hilton Cartwright might have to be the man for us. Anyone who is tuning in now, I keep saying it, but it is true. The fact that there is a rain delay in the real cricket. So unfortunately, it isn't on at the moment. So that is why I am trying to entertain you guys on Cricket 19 while we wait for the real match to get back underway. That's a big shout for LBW. We can't run 2 there, unfortunately. Turn around, mate. We need 15 off 3 balls. And we only have 1 wicket in hand. We've got to put everything into this. We've got to try and hit this one to the boundary. And it's got to go for 6. It's not going to go for 6. It might still go for 4, though. If he cuts it off, he's done very well there. We're going to have to run 3. And that means we're going to need 2 6s off the last 2 balls to win this one. This match is getting closer than I actually thought it would, to be honest, when I lost those couple early wickets. This one needs to clear the fence, and it needs to clear it well. The reason I am leaning, by the way, is because I can't actually see. No, and that's going to be out. And unfortunately, it needed to go for 6. He wasn't able to, and that's going to be the game. Perth Scorchers win that one. Are they going to win the real one? They are talking to Nathan Cook-Denial at the moment. He wouldn't have been very happy with that batting performance from the top order, unfortunately. And because of it, that is going to be the match. They win by 11 runs in the end. I will take that because it looked like it could have been a lot worse. Next game, do Central District versus Northern District. See Nathan Sim. Tell you what, I thought that shot, I did actually get to the boundary. But yeah, 5 for 50 is not looking too flash. But they are showing at the moment Sixers versus Renegades highlights. For anyone who is wondering what I am doing on Cricket 19 instead of the actual match, it is because of the fact that there is a rain delay, sadly. So we are just filling in time while we wait for the real match to start. We have got 20 likes though, so someone else is enjoying this. So thank you all very much for that. We have got, what is that? There's not enough space. Right, so I've got to clear a match. Wait, why is there not enough space now, but there was before? Interesting stuff. There we go. What have we got? So are we doing the Heat versus Thunder, or are we doing the Central District versus Northern District? Are we sticking with the Big Bash? There's not enough space. Apparently, delete other ones. But we just played a match. I'll delete another one. Right, new men's match. Right, we're allowed to now. Heat versus Thunder says more cake. Instead of Central District versus Northern District. Central District versus... All right, so we got 2 different ones at the moment. That is the Sixers still in the middle. Are Central Districts in the game is my question, though. Northern Defenders. Central Deer. Is that the Central District? Versus Northern Defenders, maybe? I will do that one very briefly, and then we will go on to the Heat versus Thunder. But what... who should I be in this situation, Nathan Sim? And then I will do yours, more cake. This one shouldn't take too long because of the fact that I will more than likely lose again, possibly. Central Deer, Northern Defenders is that one. That will be the next one at the Gabba, more cake. So I am confused. Who am I being in this situation? I assume I'm the Central Deer. Central Districts versus Thunder. says Nathan Sim. I will go with this one quickly. We will go like that. We will go with the first class loadout, and we will go. We are in a 5 match, and it is possibly going to get a rain delay. Yep, Central District. And then I will play the Heat versus Thunder at the Gabba for more cake. But they are showing the highlights of the last match as well. Not my last match, of course, but the real life ones between the Sixers and the Renegades. And that was an interesting game, to say the least. The fact that the Sixers won in the end by about 140 runs or something like that, which is a relatively large number. But I will quickly check all of the analytics. We're actually up to 904 subscribers. So I'm not sure whether that is from this live stream or not. But if it is, thank you very much. And hopefully you are enjoying this. And if you are, I will be looking at possibly doing more in the future. Perhaps we can do it in the halftime break during the actual matches. They're probably not licensed. No, they're not. That is why they are the Central Deer and the something else, the Northern Defenders. Right, let's hope we can win this one. I don't know whether we will be able to. I saw Tim Siphon in one of the lineups, and he is surely licensed. Right, I don't get to choose in the toss, unfortunately. And more cake, I will ask the question, do you want me to be the Heat or the Thunder in that one? Did I win the... Yes, I did win the toss. I'm going to have a bowl first so that we know what we're chasing. Unfortunately, it doesn't help us out very much because of the fact that I do choke under the pressure. But we will see. Oh, Tim Cypher is opening for them. He is a good player. Are you streaming tomorrow? Says more cake. I'm not sure. I don't think it was on the cards, but I mean, if that... oh, no. I wasn't supposed to bowl there. Oh, no. This ball could go anywhere. Somehow we have only gotten a single off us there, which is decent. Heat, says more cake. I'm hoping Chris Lynn, I think I did put him in the lineup because I did actually base it off the teams maybe last year or the year before. They look like a lot of runs. They got 59. So unfortunately, if I get the same as I did for that last one, I am not quite going to make it. But this rain delay is going for a little bit longer than I would have liked, to be honest. I was hoping it would be over pretty soon. If you're wondering why I'm leaning once again, it is because of the fact that I can't actually see around anything. Tell you what, I've hit that hard. And unfortunately, it is only going to be a single. I thought that it was going to be good enough. We need 60 runs. Or we needed 60 off 30, and now we need 59 from 29. So 2 runs a ball at the moment is what we require while we are waiting for the next match. Or not the next match, sorry. The match that we are watching. The Perth Scorchers versus the Melbourne Stars to get back underway after rain delay. We are G Worker at the moment. I believe it was George Worker, if I'm not wrong. Oh, that's a terrible shot. That needed to go to the boundary there because of the fact that it was just put up there on a plate for me to whack it away. But unfortunately, not quite able to. My timing is still not going great at this stage. Got hold of that one. Unfortunately, they're going to say that it wasn't a wide, though. So that is a ball that they really wanted there in the Northern Districts. It is actually Neil Wagner bowling. I didn't actually realise that till now. And that is a wicket for Neil Wagner. It is not what we wanted to see. I'm not going to challenge it. It was obviously off the edge. So Will Young is going on his way. Who have we got in our lineup? We're going to go for the 74 rated fella. He's our only hope at this stage. It is still during the power play, but they have got a reasonably set field at the moment. So it is hard to find those gaps, unfortunately. We have tried, but we just haven't got the timing at this stage. And in this game, if you haven't got the timing, it is like it's very hard because of the fact that you just don't quite get anything going. That was the first over. It only went for 4 from Neil Wagner. And that's actually Kugeliron as well. So they have got a couple actually known players, this Northern District side. So we are probably up against it a little bit. We did hit that one to the boundary, which I am happy enough about. Oh, that was actually timed, but unfortunately, it did go. Oh, we can run 2 there because that's at the keeper in the back. That was a weird situation, but it has led to 2 runs. How many do you guys think we will actually get in this match? Do you think we will be able to chase it down, though? That was almost a run out. That wasn't ideal. Anyone who is just tuning in now, we are waiting for the match to get back underway between the Perth Scorchers and the Melbourne Stars. So we are filling in time, and we are playing a little bit of cricket 19 at the moment. I am not very good because I haven't played it in a very long time, but that is a boundary for us, which is exactly Moorcake thinks we will make it and get the 61. I would be very happy with that if that is the case, that's for sure. We'll have to wait and see, though. This over has been going for a few, which is good. Wasn't quite time there. Is that a 2 there? No, it's not going to be, unfortunately. So we need 46 off 20 balls. We've got to mix up our shots. I don't know what other shots I can play at the moment. I couldn't actually see that one because of my microphone stand, and unfortunately it means it's going to be a dot ball. But yeah, the microphone stand, anyone wondering, is literally going right in the middle of the screen. I don't know who this Tyler Newton is, but I have a feeling I want to whack him to the boundary. That is for sure. Yes, run there. Get on your scrapers, son. 2 there. Oh, he's misfielded, and it's going to be a 4. Yeah, at the moment, we are just waiting for the Melbourne Stars game to get back underway and the Perth Scorchers. So hopefully it will be happening soon, but we are actually on 904 subscribers, so we'll thank you all very much for that as well. That's not timed, unfortunately, early. Just haven't quite got the timing at the moment. Tell you what, when I play games, I actually develop quite an Aussie, accent a little bit. Moorcake, you probably, can you hear it, when I end up, talking, I just kind of end up with that little bit of an Aussie accent. There were guys out there, but have I got enough of it? Tell you what, that's on the roof. I decided to take it on. It's gone 109 metres. How's that happened? I'm going to bed now. It's late, said Nathanson. No worries, mate. It is understandable. We don't seem to be having any cricket other than the stuff that we're playing at the moment. Hopefully the real cricket will come back very soon. Oh, tell you what, that one's going too. 61 could be on the cards now. Moorcake has said yes. You can hear the Aussie twang coming out. But yeah, at the moment, is there hope for the Central Districts in this one? No, it's just gone away. It was a terrible ball as well. Dragged down rubbish from the leg spinner. Or I think he might be off spinner. George Worker has gone, unfortunately, off the field. We're going to go for a left-hander because it will give me a little bit more of a chance of being able to see it. It is Caden Nash. Anyone wondering what is going on? We are waiting for the Big Bash game to get back underway at the moment. And there is rain delay. I can't see that ball. Yeah, go on then. Run quick. Run quick. Oh, how have we snuck a single there? But yeah, this match is going to come down to the wire as well. Possibly like the real match because the Perth Scorchers already having 158 runs off 17 overs. I think I should have added as well. It is going to be Shepherd actually, sorry. No, that's going to be caught. And that's another wicket down. That's not what we needed. That is not what we wanted. I am not very good at this game. I used to be. I used to have a decent chance, but now the required run rate is going up. We haven't really got any batters either. Have you tried Vegemite? Says Moorcake. Not in a very long time. I think I did it as a child, but nothing recently anyway. They are just showing Josh Philippi getting out in the match between the Sixers and the... Oh, no run there, sorry. But yeah, they are showing the Sixers brilliant innings that they had. So I assume if they show the Renegades as well, this rain delay could go on for a little while. Oh, that one had to go to the boundary. Has it cleared them? That's gone on the roof again. That's exactly what we needed in that situation. We still need a lot of runs. And I don't know whether we're going to be able to get them. I'm hopeful, but it's just one of those things how it is quite a target. No, that's gone down to the fielder who is standing very still because it didn't actually make it to him. There's a communication error. What are the fielders doing? And that's a 4. How's that happened? I don't know how that ball went to the boundary. There was a bit of yours, mine, whose, no one's, and it has found it to the boundary. I can't believe that ball made it. First of all, thought it was going to be a catch for this fellow. He decided to just leave it. Then it went through that guy's legs and then made it to the boundary. So we have been gifted a few more runs. We still need 17, though. That's a few. That's not the best shot, but I think it's going to work out for at least 2 here. I think it's only going to be 2 though. So because of it now, we want a boundary here. Anyone tuning in now, we are just playing Cricket 19 at the moment because of the fact that the real game is rain delayed. So I am hoping within the next maybe 10 minutes, we will be back onto the field for it. Have I got that to the boundary or is it caught? Oh, did it go for 6? Not quite. And because of it now, we're going to need 11 off the last over. Must be pouring in Tassie. Yeah, it looked pretty bad when they were showing it. But although something that also was bad was the Renegades batting. They needed 206 to win, though. They had to go, but they got bowled out for, I believe, around 60, if I'm not wrong. Oh, they've got Corey Anderson bowling the last over. That's not what you want. They've got the ring field once again, so I need to clear some fellows. But also because of the fact that if we lose any more wickets here, has that found a gap? No, no, no. Please don't be run out. We've got a single. That's not what we want. But yeah, the rain delay in this Perth Scorchers versus Melbourne Stars game hopefully won't be going for too much longer. But we do need a boundary here, that's for sure. If not, maybe a 2. Oh, yeah, that's terribly timed. Is it going to result in 2, though? Can we get back for the second? It's going to be close with the keeper, but it's a run out. Unfortunately, we didn't get back in time. And now I can't really just go for a swing. Unfortunately, we were very close. I thought he was going to make it. Did he dive late? No, he didn't. It was just very good keeping. Just short, said more cake. It was indeed. And now I feel like we haven't got anyone left who has ratings, unfortunately. We're going to have to go for the left-hander, Ronald McCabe. We all know him very well because of the fact that he is obviously a real person. And if he is, I have probably just offended him, to be fair. 9 runs off 3 balls. Yeah, we got a run there. Unfortunately, it's just going to be tough at this stage by the looks of it. They've got the ring field. I need to find the gap in this ball. I can't really see still because of my mic stand. I'm going to lean this way. Got hold of it. So unfortunately, that's just a single. That one needed to go very far, but it hasn't managed to. Yeah, we hopefully will only be about 5 or 10 minutes away from the real match resuming. Oh, I tried to hit it for 6. It's only going to be a single. This last ball needs to go for 6. And my timing is not good at the moment. I've been early on pretty much every ball. This doesn't really matter where he bowls. This one needs to make it to the boundary, and it's got to make it on the full. Oh, no. It's gone straight to the fielder, and we are bowled out, unfortunately, at the end of this one. So once again, I have lost. I'm not in good form at the moment, that's for sure. But yeah, playing Rugby Challenge flat out for the past 4 months has ruined my Cricket 19. Unfortunately, I just can't get the timing, but I will go to the Gabba now for the match between the Brisbane Heat and the Sydney Thunder. But anyone who is tuning in now, the reason we are playing Cricket 19 and not watching the real cricket is because of rain delay. So I thought of a wee nifty way of getting it up on the screen so you guys can actually see the game or some form of cricket while we wait for it to happen. New men's match. We will go for not the Central Stags this time. We will go to Brisbane Heat, which are not in the New Zealand competition, fun fact. Brisbane Heat we will go to, and we will be playing, who was it? It was the Sydney Thunder, wasn't it? There we go. Right, can I win this game? I've lost the other 2. Surely we aren't losing 3 times in a row. Come on, this has to be a win now. But we are getting very close to possibly going back on the field. I really hope so anyway, because we have been stalling for a little bit. That's why we have been playing Cricket 19. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it anyway. We're up to 905 subscribers, so thank you all very much for that. We are getting extremely close to the 1,000, which is pretty awesome. We said that by the end of the year, we wanted to hit 100 subscribers, but we have somehow made it all the way up to 905. So thank you all very much for that. Stuff Rain says more cake. Yeah, at the moment, rain delay has meant that we don't get to see the end of this match yet, although it is still the first inning. So it will be interesting to see how many overs get taken off the Melbourne Stars, because at this point, I feel like we've had enough of a delay that they will consider possibly cutting the over short, maybe the Perth Scorchers don't even get to go back out to bat, which would be very unfortunate for them, because I feel like if they knew that the rain was going to stop it, they may have gone harder at the ball a little bit earlier, since they are 17 overs gone. And like, I feel like maybe with 4 wickets in hand, they would have tried to have a little bit more of a swing. But anyway, yeah, anyone who is tuning in now, the reason we aren't watching the game is because of rain delay. But we are going to be playing this game. And unfortunately, I've lost my last 2. I've got Tom Banton at the top of the order, though. They have got an extremely strong lineup, the Thunder. So hopefully we can knock them over like they did in the game between the sides. But unfortunately, the Thunder came back and won that one. And my timing at the moment, maybe I should have dropped the difficulty, but I think it's just the fact that I'm going just a tad too early. Please tell me I've won that. They have won the toss. If they send me into bat, I will be very disappointed. And they have. So unfortunately, because of that, no matter what I get, normally the AI on this game will get a few more. So I guess I can just go out here freely, try and maybe put about 60 on the board. Is that possible? Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That microphone stand is really annoying me now, but I will try my best to get a few boundaries for you guys to see. Oh, and that's going to be one off the bat. From, who was that? Was that Tom Banton? No, it wasn't, but it's gone 103 metres. Very well done there from whoever I was. Oh, no, it was Tom Banton. Max Bryant is our other opener in this situation while we wait for the rain delay to finish. Yeah, go on then. Take the 2 on. There's no one there. Yeah, I can hear the Aussie twang now when I do talk. When it comes to cricket, that is. But yeah, we are hopefully, they are 9 down at the moment, the Renegades, so maybe we are getting close to this game being back on, which would be very good to see, that's for sure. Or how have I hit that Yorker to the boundary there? But is this something that you guys would possibly want to see more of if there is another rain delay, like just sticking some cricket on so you guys can actually see some of the game while we are waiting? Because, of course, we don't plan for rain delays. But if they happen, you got to think fast, and that is what we did in this situation. I hope you guys are enjoying. There probably wasn't 2 there. No, we've just made it good running, I guess we could say. Right now it is still Banton on strike. He's got 12 runs already, doing decently, Englishman. Yeah, go on then. There's not really a single there. I thought it may be Lynn. Yeah, I thought they might have opened with him. I think he's about 5 at the moment, so I think I am going to be bringing him out. That's for sure, as soon as we lose a wicket. If we lose a wicket, that is. We've got to be positive. We're not losing any this time. That's a wicket. The timing couldn't have been better in that situation. So Chris Lynn will actually get to make his way onto the field now, fun fact, because Max Bryant has got a golden duck. Chris Lynn is the next man to the crease in my game. But yeah, they are showing at the moment the Sixers won by 145 runs. So I'm thinking we could be getting slightly close to the match being back on because of the rain delay. I've said because of the rain delay a lot, but I see that we have had quite a few new people tuning in. Oh, what's that shot? It's out. That's what that is. My cricketing ability has gone downhill. Do you guys want to see a career mode on Cricket 19? See how I go during that. But at the moment, it's looking a bit rough. Tell you what, I'm going to mix things up because it's obvious I don't think I'm winning this game. It is a little early, but I don't think I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the... Where is it? I'm looking for it. There we are. Camera settings, batting. I am going to go into pro mode. I'm going to be in the driver's seat for this. It's going to be tough, that's for sure, but my batting at the moment hasn't been great anyway, so we should be all right there. I actually own a bat like that Matthew Renshaw is repping here. What is the field looking like in this situation? Yeah, I don't really have... Well, there's a lot of gaps, but the question is, can I find them? Where is he put in that one? I didn't actually see it. Hit it straight back down the ground, though, for a single, or he's missed the fielder. Oh, he set me up. He tried to run me out there. That was a bit cheeky. Still going, mate. Yes, we are the rugby man. And unfortunately, they are showing at the moment the rain is still bucketing down. But the teams look like they are getting pretty close to coming back out, which is good to see. I can't see where this ball is. Tell you what, I've got hold of that, and it's a no ball as well. So because of it, I have got a free hit right. I am getting out of pro mode. You can't actually see where the ball is. Definitely not with me having the microphone stand in the way as well. I think I was batting far, wasn't I? So we will go with that. But hopefully only less than 5 minutes away from the match getting back underway. But we are playing on cricket. How long now? Said the rugby man. We have been going for 2 hours and 35 minutes. That's become a bit of a regular thing on this channel. We think we're going to be going for maybe, this one was going to be going for 3 hours-ish. Oh, have I got hold of that? It's straight down that guy's throat, unfortunately, but we did get a single out of it, and it would have been out otherwise. But yeah, we've been going for 2 hours 35, so we have been putting in plenty of live streaming shifts. Good work, says the rugby man. Thank you very much, mate. But yeah, at the moment, live streaming's become quite a big part of the channel lately. Got hold of that one too. I'm just not timing the ball at the moment. It's fair to say they aren't very happy. Are they going to review it? Don't you be doing that. They probably should because it looked pretty plumb. But no, I think I got a little bit of bat on it. So that is good to see. Right, this needs to go to the boundary. We have wasted enough balls. Nailed it. Hit it that badly, it's not even going to find him. He misfielded it as well. Nice, says Morecake. We are trying our best here. I'm on 2 for 21. It's been almost 2 overs at the moment. And I'm just, yeah, not getting the timing right. Unfortunately, that's well fielded. So that is going to limit us to a single there. But it is going to keep whoever's on strike on strike. I think it's Chris Lynn. Is Chris Lynn still at the crease for me? Because if he is, he might be a chance. Yes, he is. Should get a massive George poster in the background. I don't know whether they make George posters, but that could be a good little Christmas present for him. Perhaps. Tell you what, Chris Lynn, smack that. That's gone out of the ground well and truly. 117 metres. Isaac Williams put, this isn't the real game. Yes, at the moment, rain delay unfortunately has meant that we have been limited to playing Cricket 19, but I am pretty impressed that I've somehow got this going, Isaac, because of the fact that I haven't actually ended this live stream, which I was worried I might have to do to get Cricket 19 going. But yeah, at the moment, the real match is rain delayed, unfortunately. So sadly, we are limited to just playing it on Cricket 19, and that's not time, but that's going to go to the boundary perhaps. How you going, Isaac? Anyway, it is rather late at the moment. Hopefully you are having a good night. Hopefully you enjoyed your holiday as well. But anyone who doesn't know Isaac, he is one of the Kiwi lads. And by the rugby man's comment, Isaac, do you think that would be a good idea if you are still here? That's not hit well. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. But he's dropped the ball now. The Thunder choking under the pressure a little bit. But yeah, if you are still here, Isaac, do you think we should get a massive George poster in the background to go beside Kieran, I guess? At the moment, we're actually doing not too bad. We're actually above target. In some regards, if 60 was the target, and that's going to the stand once again. You can't be bowling that length to Chris Lynn because he will hit you for a 100-metre 6 every day of the week. Yeah, hopefully the rain delay isn't going to be going much longer. It has been already going for, I'd say, about 15 minutes. Oh, that one didn't deserve that, but Chris Lynn is on form at the moment, 1 bounce 4. Okay, they're showing the roller, which means we are getting close. A 6-over match, 2-over power play. Bowlers, 1 to bowl 2 overs, 4 to bowl 1 over. So it's only going to be 6 overs at the moment for the Big Bash, and they are getting very close. So I might actually have to end this one that we've been doing so that I can show the actual scoreboard. Oh, that's gone though. I might actually be winning. Okay, they are back in the office though, or in the studio. So luckily, I think I've got a little bit more time because I am actually going all right in this match. Unfortunately, it's going to be the one that I might have won that we're going to have to cut off because of the real game coming back. That's a terrible ball, Arjun Nair. But he has got away with it, and it's going to be a dot ball. 6 overs, and target will be 76. See, but I feel like if any team can do it, it is the Melbourne Stars. How many wickets do they get Sandeep, by the way? Because I assume that would be limited a little bit as well, would it? How many did they lose, the Perth Scorchers? Maybe it will be limited to about 3? No, surely a little bit more than 3 because they got 2 overs of power play or 4 overs of power play, I think that's it. Speaking of power plays, at the moment, I can't see if that's going to be caught, but it's not. I have just been hitting it out cover for fun at the moment, and we are actually going to put on a decent total. But the thing is with this game, it is slightly annoying because if you bat first, unless you bowl, like they just always chase it down. Who's all watching? All 10 wickets they have, Sandeep says, so they can well and truly throw everything into this, the Stars. Because, I mean, in 6 overs, you'd like to think you wouldn't be able to lose all of your wickets. It's ironic me saying that because I feel like in 6 overs I almost could in this at the moment. But tell you what, that's a 6 again. So I am going pretty good on the game, and we are getting very close to the game starting once again. So I have only got an over left of this one. Hopefully we do get it in before the real game starts. Oh no, I've been clean bowled. That's not good. I thought that I was going to hit that one. Who's all watching, said the rugby man. I think we've got 5 in here at the moment, so I think people are working out that the real game's about to start once again, which is good to see. But yeah, the cricket in between seems to have gone down not too badly overall. Let me know if that is something you guys would like to see more of in the future. That's another 6 for the Brisbane Heat. You know what, Matty Renshaw, he's on 17 off 8 at the moment. He's been doing decently for the boys as well. I can't even see that one, so I assume it's on that. So I tell you what, that one has gone to a new bloody state at the moment. Lynn, no, 7 more cake. Yeah, unfortunately, he did go out. I'm not sure. Can you guys let me know as well? Is there a delay between me talking and the gameplay out of curiosity for doing it like this? Oh, have I got enough of that one, or is it caught? It's going straight to him. He's dropped the ball, though, once again. The Sydney Thunder are choking under the pressure at the moment, and because of it, we are putting them under a lot of pressure. You have excelled in the game. Yeah, I think I'm finally getting my timing, fortunately, but it is going to be just a little bit late. That's going to possibly go as well. It's ideal timing over Arjun Nair's head. And I'm going to be putting on a big total here. I think they're going to chase it down, though, because like I said, this game, like they just chase it down pretty much 9 times out of 10. That one wasn't quite timed. It's good timing, but just not good enough, unfortunately. Arjun Nair's misfielded it. No, he's setting me up. I almost ran there, but that would have been a run out, I think, last ball of this before. The Stars will chase down 76 runs as the revised total. They are showing Jai Richardson at the moment. He is going to be the first bowler by the looks of it. We got a run anyway there. We have snuck a leg by. I'm not sure why he threw it to him, but instead 87 off our 5 overs. I am more than happy with that. So it will be interesting to see if they will chase it down. I hope not, because I did have to work hard there. Let's see what happens. Are they going to chase it down? We're going to do it over by over while we wait for this match to get back underway. Because of the revised overs, they are going to have a little bit less time to score the runs, the Stars. Right, stop after overs. 1. Let's go. How many are they going to get in the first? They got only 6. We are in the box seat at the moment here. Oh, but then they got 20. It's going to be a close one. Then they got another close 220. They've got 47 off 3. They are on track at the moment. Now they've got 71 off 4, and they only need another 12 to beat me. Did they get it? They look disappointed. They aren't cheering, that's for sure. Did we manage to win this game by any chance? What's going on? 87. They got 87 as well. We're going to a super over, ladies and gentlemen. That is not what I have planned at all, and I didn't think we were going to have time for it, but we're going to a super over. They got exactly what I got. Did they get any runs in their super over? Okay, they got 17, so now I'm going to need 17 off the super over. Tom Banton. Tell you what, I wasn't expecting a super over here, and I am under a huge amount of pressure now to deliver like I did in the first match. Oh, has he got that one, though? It's not going to go for 6, but it is a 4. Good start for Tom Banton. Anyone wondering what we are up to? We are waiting for the next stage of the match between the Perth Scorchers and the Melbourne Stars to start. We are just playing Cricket 19 at the moment, but it seems to be that people aren't minding it. So if you guys do want to see more Cricket 19 videos in the future, please be sure to subscribe and let me know. That's gone straight to him. No, it hasn't. It's rocketed past him from Tom Banton. Are we going to be able to win this match as the Brisbane Heat in the super over? I didn't even realise we went to a super over in this situation. but we were both getting 87 off 5, which is very decent. Oh, have we got another 4? We're just going to keep hitting it to the leg side if he keeps putting it there. But at the moment, we are probably only a couple minutes off getting to see the real match get back underway. But for now, we have got Cricket 19 on the Xbox that I am playing while we are waiting for it to happen. We need 6 off 3 balls. If I can get this one to the boundary here. No, I've mistimed it, but it is still going to be a boundary. And now we need 2 off only 2 balls. Unless we have a wicket here. They've moved the fielder a little bit there, I can see. And I understand why they have done that. But the question is, can we still hit it round him? No. Is it going to be a 2 there? It's got to be 2. You've got to run hard. Is he going to make it? He's not going to make it. And it's going to be a run out direct hit. And we need 1 off the last. You couldn't have asked for a closer super over. Oh, my heart's pounding at the moment. We need 1 more run to win. What happens if it's still a tie after this super over? Because I think we're on what they had at the moment. Run out, unfortunately. Tom Banton not quick enough. Chris Lynn is going to have the last ball of this match. We only need a single. I was going to think about maybe trying to just play a block, but that's not how we're going to play this. We're going to try and hit it hard. Chris Lynn has hit it to the fielder. It's going to be close to a run out. We've dove, and we have won the super over. The scores were level, but we have managed to do it. I actually really enjoyed that, to be honest. Sorry, Kieran, I bumped you. But we have managed to win this one. The Brisbane Heat win in the super over. And I feel like that has got me way more hyped for the match we are about to see, because it's only going to be a Moorcake has put that. That is for the run out, of course. So there is a little bit of a delay, but nonetheless, we have somehow won in the super over. I'm waiting for your reaction, Moorcake, as well. For anyone wondering what this is, at the moment, we are waiting for the real match to get back underway because of the fact that it is rain delayed at the moment. But the game is being cut very short because of the fact that it is going to be 6 overs for the Melbourne Stars. They're going to need 76 runs, and they have all 10 wickets. They've got the likes of Maxwell. They've got Stoinis. They have got the batting power to be able to chase this down. And it could be a very exciting one. The fact that I just played a match, and it was 6 overs, and in that time we were able to score over 100 runs, just makes me more excited for the real match when it gets back underway. But I think we're very close at the moment. So with that said, I think we will switch back over to the stats about the real game, because of the fact that we did manage to finally get a win. I feel like getting a win in the super over was what made it more satisfying as well. Like, I had to work very hard for that one, but we did manage to do it. But anyway, right, we will end that because we are very close to the real match starting. The screen will be black now, but I will quickly close that, and we are back to this. So pretty much what is happening at the moment for anyone who is just tuning in, because of the rain delay, we are going to have a shortened form of this game. It's going to be a 6 over whack fest for the Melbourne Stars, is the nicest way to put it. And they are getting ready to come out on the field. The timing is phenomenal. They are walking out onto the field now. Second inning is 6 overs. Glenn Maxwell is opening for the Melbourne Stars. That is exciting as well. The fact that he is willing to put himself in that driver's seat and try and win his team the game. But yeah, I think this has made this game more exciting than what it was going to be originally. And I feel like I'm way overhyped for this. We're on 906 subscribers as well, so I'm hyped up for that as well. So thank you all very much for that. My phone's probably going to die, but my iPad possibly won't. So I am going to hopefully transition the charge. Yeah, said more cake. And I assume, I'm not sure whether that is for the delay or the fact that we are coming out. Okay, it's Fletcher. So they are going to let Andre Fletcher actually have the opening with Stoinis. So they are opening with, it's going to be Stoinis, and the Spice Man is going to be Andre Fletcher. And this could be very interesting here. They need 76 of 36 balls to be able to win this match because of the rain delay. I will change my scoreboard as well because of the fact that we are going to be transitioning. So because of it, I am going to stick my Stars one up. That is a nice green for the Stars. And I am going to quickly go like this. Melbourne Stars are batting in this one. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. Strike rate of 114, Andre Fletcher. They were thinking it was going to be Maxwell, but they are going with him for this one, the Spice Man, as they call him. Stoinis is very capable of hitting the ball to the boundary. You know, he's... Oh, okay. And the bowler is going to be Joel Paris. There's a lot of pressure on him because of the fact that this is shortened. This is also going to be the power play. I believe they have 4 overs of power play, if I'm not wrong. Melbourne Stars, it is going to be Andre Fletcher on strike for the first ball of this shortened form. And Andre Fletcher advances, hits it to the mid-wicket side. It's gone just outside. And it's very slippery out there in the field at the moment. So that is a single to Andre Fletcher off the first ball. Stoinis is on strike now. Hopefully my live coverage catches up very soon, so we do get to see that. But the Melbourne Stars are batting. It's going to be Stoinis on strike. And this match, I feel like I'm more excited, like I said, for it now that it's shortened rather than the long form. But we will have to wait and see. It is currently 12:06 a.m. at the moment in New Zealand. So if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on the live stream. I haven't actually checked what we're on. I feel like we would have gotten a few dislikes. Oh, Stoinis had a little bit of shape on that ball, but because of it, and tell you what, the rain is going to stop that one from rolling all the way. It is going to be Ahmed, and they have ran 3 there. So because of the rain, that ball slowed up just a little bit quicker. Yeah, I will check the likes, but I feel like I said, there will be a few more dislikes on it. No, there wasn't. We have gone 21 likes and no dislikes. So thank you all very much for that. I thought possibly by playing that cricket that maybe people would get possibly a bit upset, but I like the fact that you guys decided that since there was a rain delay, that there was something that you could watch, and that was that cricket. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that Daniel versus Isaac as well. That's a full toss from Paris, but it is going to be a dot ball. No, it's not. He did get the run. You've got to run on pretty much every ball here, unless something drastic happens. But Paris at the moment, 3 balls bowled, 5 runs. I'm excited for this. Tell you what, Kieran is absolutely buzzing in the background here. Me and my buddy Kieran. Don't get caught on fire, Kieran, as well, because you've got a nice flammable mustache, but you can be right up next to me if you like. Although we can't really see you, but that is all right. Who have we got in the chat as well? Are you still here, more cake? That's a little chip in behind. Or not a little chip in behind. That's my rugby lingo. That is a little chip out to the mid-wicket. And it is 70 runs off 32 balls. Now, my live score hasn't actually updated. I will press F5. Am I still live? Please tell me I didn't just mess that up. I clicked refresh on the wrong tab, unfortunately. I was meant to update my live score, but instead I updated myself, which isn't ideal at all. But hopefully you guys can still see me. Am I still here? Please tell me I am still here. Are you guys able to see me? Okay, Sandeep said yes. I just had a little mini heart attack there because of the fact that I thought that I literally just deleted the live stream completely. But Fletcher has found the boundary there. And because of it now, that is the end of the first over. The rain is completely pouring down at the moment. I'm wondering if they'll let it continue. I'm hoping it will. But yeah, that is what happened. Unfortunately, I went to refresh my tab so that I could actually see the live score for you guys. And I ended up refreshing the live stream. And yeah, it all went blank. And I thought for a second I had completely ended it. But this is just heating up now. We don't want it to end. Jai Richardson is going to be bowling this one. It is raining heavily. This was a game that people were looking forward to as well. This one between the Stars and the Scorchers. But now hopefully we will get to see all these overs. Jai Richardson now has got the ball in hand. Right, so they need 5 overs for it to become a match. But it is well and truly pouring at the moment. And that would be a shame if we... Oh, that was a great ball from Richardson, but it was swinging him off. It's been given out. Stoinis is out. That one was swinging a mile down leg, I thought. Or he might have hit it as well. That might not have been the best decision there. What happens here? It swings a mile from Richardson. No, that might be out, unless it's a little high. It actually didn't go as far down leg as I thought it was at first glance. But hopefully we do get to see that. So Steinis is out. Is Maxwell going to make his way to the crease now? Like I said a little bit ago, we need 5 overs for this to be counted as a match. Who is going to make their way to the crease? That's the question. Oh, no. No. We're in the second over. And because of it, it looks like the game is going to be called off. An anticlimactic end to what was looking like it was going to be a very entertaining game. And that's going to be the end of it, sadly. Right, I am going to quickly called off due to rain. Yeah, unfortunately, this match is called off due to the rain that is pouring down at the moment. I thought we were going to get to see the end of it. Match called off due to rain. This one was one that I was excited for. Wait, no, dang it, said the rugby man. Yeah, that was a big shame, really. I thought we were going to get to see a bit more of this game. But yeah, it's an interesting one, that's for sure. I was considering putting the cricket back up if you guys wanted to see it. But then I feel like possibly because I will have the title as this game, I feel like it wouldn't be right to possibly keep on going. But unfortunately, the match is going to be called off due to rain. I'll have a little chat with you guys afterwards, though, just while we are waiting to see the reactions. And unfortunately, yeah, I was excited for this one. The Perth Scorchers did a very good job getting 158 off 17 runs. They were probably just about to start swinging. The rain got heavier, unfortunately, and because of it, the game was going to be shortened. 6 overs was all the Melbourne Stars were going to be allowed, and it was going to be an 86-run chase that they had to get. 76 run chase that they had to do. And unfortunately, the rain just got a little bit too heavy, which means that it is going to be rained off. It looked like a cracker. It looked to be a cracker. Yeah, this match, I was excited for it as well. Whatever makes you happy will be all right, says the rugby man. I do appreciate that. Yeah, it's currently 12:13 at night time in New Zealand at the moment. Just whatever tickles your fancy. Do you guys want to see one more match of the cricket 19, or do you feel like the way that I ended that by winning in the Super Over was kind of like what should be the last one? Yeah, unfortunately, anyone who is tuning in now, it's a little bit of an anticlimax, but that is going to be the end of the game. It has been rained off, it's called off, and no result is what it is. That's just, yeah. I'm a bit sad about that because of the fact I thought we were going to get a very good one. More Cake said, yeah. Is that for year to do another one, or year that it was like that I should end on that one? Like, I can just keep talking to you guys, though. Like, I won't end the live stream. But yeah, I even did like the Daniel versus Isaac mid-card. I wonder if you guys did enjoy that or not. Hopefully you did. But yeah, I will quickly, while we are at it, I will have a quick look at the statistics. We love our statistics here on the Kiwi Lads channel. We are sitting on 21 likes. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. But I feel that everyone would have already done hit that like button, I think. So we will click and see our subscribers as well, because I do love to see that as well. And what are we sitting on? We are sitting on a total of 906. What was that vid? I didn't see the mid-card. It was the Daniel versus Isaac one, the rugby man. I'm wondering, have you seen that one? Let me know. if you haven't, I guess I could do another mid-card one if you guys did want. We're on the road to 1K. We are indeed. And we are only 94 away from it now. So that is pretty exciting. And we are a mile ahead of what we thought we were going to be on at this point for the channel. Like, we thought it was going to be maybe... We said 100 by the end of the year and we'd be happy. And then when we gained a few at the start, we went to, well, like 150 to 200 would be insane by the end of it. Kicking one, yes, it is the rugby man, the one where we can't kick very well. That is for sure. That is the one that we are talking about. So I feel like you may have already seen it by that comment. But I will quickly have a look on the YouTube app because it does update me with all of the information that I do need to see. It has got... I am just replying to comments. Anyone who is tuning in now, the match was unfortunately called off because of rain delay, but I will be doing more of the Big Bash matches in the future, so be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But I do appreciate all of you being here, that is for sure. We had quite a bit of fun on this live stream, I feel. We decided to try and play a bit of Cricket 19, the game on the Xbox, while we had the rain delay the first time. We also had a mid-card video of a old one that we had filmed about 3 years ago, me and the other Kiwi lads. And we also, in that Cricket 19 one, if you haven't already, be sure to check those out once the live stream ends, because they were actually, the first couple matches weren't that great, but that last one was a phenomenal one. Yes, indeed. I'm just replying to comments if you guys are wondering. And hit the bell, says More Cake. Yeah, indeed. Only if you do enjoy getting like 15 notifications a week, though. Yeah, I watched it a couple times, said Rugby Man. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that. If you guys are wondering what I am doing, I am just replying to YouTube comments. That is what I do a lot of the time. I try and reply to every single comment that I do get on this channel. And I try and read out every bit of chat as well. I'll get over 1K from YouTube. Or I get over 1K from YouTube, said More Cake. What is that for, More Cake? Over 1K subscribers, or what is the go there? Yeah, at the moment they are showing the highlights of this match. Been here since like 15 subs. Seems like 2 months ago, growing fast. Yeah, indeed. Oh, I get over 1K from YouTube for notifications, More Cake says. But yeah, it has been a crazy journey at the moment. Like, at the start of posting, we thought, like, our first video that we did got, like, maybe, like, at the time, the Haka video, I believe it was the first Rugby Challenge one I did, and it had, like, 10 views, and I remember, like, being so happy and telling, like, the other Kiwi lads about it, going, like, we've already got 10 views on this. And then from here, like, we've had a live stream that had 300 people watching, and like we've had 21,000 views on a live stream and everything like that. And it's just crazy the fact that somehow like we have been able to grow so much. And I feel like it sounds kind of cheesy, but I feel like I've been able to grow as well because of the fact that like at the start we didn't do commentary in our videos, and now I'm able to do like 3-hour live streams like and talk to you guys. At the start I was a bit rough of this live stream, I'll be honest, but from there, I did get better, I think. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And I do appreciate every single one of you being here as well, because of the fact that without you guys watching the videos, like there isn't like that interaction that I think is what a lot of YouTubers, or some at least, don't really appreciate. Like, because like I know a lot don't reply to all the comments and everything, but we do try our best to reply to every single one of you. Yeah, at the moment we are sitting on 906 subscribers. And to be honest, after the day we had yesterday with gaining about 20 something, I thought for sure we weren't going to get anywhere near that today. But I think we've gone up maybe around 10 today anyway. So it is pretty awesome to see. And I do appreciate it a lot. Will you stream the Super Rugby and Trans-Tasman Cup? That is the plan, the Rugby Man. And up until then, I am going to be doing my own Super Rugby Aotearoa tournament as well, that I have been releasing 2 videos a week. And the best thing about that is the fact that it finishes 1 week. My final is 1 week before the real Super Rugby Aotearoa starts. So it is perfect timing if you do want to keep on watching rugby right up until the real matches. But I'm playing them in order. So this weekend, I can't remember who's playing, but I think it is the Chiefs and the Blues for one match and maybe someone else for the other that I can't actually think of off the top of my head. But anyone who is just tuning in now, the match was called off due to rain. Unfortunately, the Perth Scorchers got off to a very good start and the middle of their innings, 158 off 17 overs. Yes, they lost the 6 wickets, but they did still have a few in hand. And I was hoping they would be able to possibly get there and have a little bit more of this match. But, yeah, it was going to be limited to only a 6-over game. In the end, they needed 76 off 6 overs, the Melbourne Stars. And in the end, Steinus ended up getting out for them, unfortunately. And then after that, the rain got a little bit heavier and the game was called off. But we are up to 3 hours and 6 minutes of this live stream. So I feel like we've done pretty well overall. Found out I'm going to the preseason match between Highlanders and versus Hurricanes. That is pretty awesome, the Rugby Man. That will be pretty awesome to see as well, because those two teams, like, I feel like in Super Rugby Aotearoa, any team can win this year because of the final factor as well. I feel like, yes, the Crusaders will be one of the top 2, but anyone on their given day could beat the Crusaders, and that's what makes it so exciting. But we are up to 7 viewers as well, so thank you all very much for tuning in. I haven't actually checked the likes in a wee while. I assume we will still be on 21, but maybe we would have gone up. No, we are still on 21, so that is all right, though. And our last one, we managed to get, on the last 3 hour and 12-minute live stream, we got 24 likes. So we are 3 short of that at the moment. So anyone who is watching now, if you haven't already liked, please be sure to. We'll see if we can get the 24 that we had on the last one in these last 5 minutes of this live stream. I'll try and end it at pretty much exactly the same time. So we have got 5 minutes now. I will turn off the background noise that I've got in my ears so that I can concentrate on what I'm saying, because I kind of end up talking a little bit slower when I'm listening to the commentators, and they were doing a little bit of a documentary thing. So that is why that is. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in. I have to say, the likes of the Rugby Man, More Cake, at the moment, you guys have been here pretty much throughout. I know the Rugby Man, you went away for a little bit, but you have come back, and I do appreciate that. It will be late as well, because I think you guys, More Cake is in Brisbane, but then Rugby Man is in New Zealand. So it is rather late, but I assume school holidays have started, if I'm not wrong, for pretty much everyone. But yeah, that's the thing. Lately with these live streams, I've ended up going to bed at like probably 2:30 a.m. lately, but I have been staying up late because of those little things and live streams that we've been doing in the Cargill Gang, says the Rugby Man. That is 3 or 4 hours south from me, I think. But yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how Super Rugby Aotearoa goes. It's going to be interesting as well, I should mention, to see how the rest of this Big Bash competition goes. With that no result, how will that affect the table? Before I watched, I won 58-6 in Rugby League Live 4. That is pretty impressive. More Cake. I've realized the chat actually comes through quicker on my phone than on my monitor, which is an interesting fact. But yeah, it is getting to 12:24 a.m. at the moment in New Zealand. But anyone who is tuning in just now, the score in this match was 158 to the Perth Scorchers after 17. Then unfortunately the rain got a little bit too heavy, which made them leave the field. And then we did have a little break in between of about maybe 20 to 25 minutes. And during that time, I actually pulled up Cricket 19 on the Xbox and played it through this screen that I am showing now. That one there, I ended up playing it through that. I have to go by, said more cake. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it a lot. I am going to quickly look up the Big Bash schedule and see what games I think we might be doing in the future. So the KFC Big Bash. And hopefully this stream didn't get copyright claimed as well, because I know that the Daniel versus Isaac video I showed during that little break actually did. So hopefully it didn't on here as well. Maybe the audio would have been too bad to be able to pick it up or something. But yeah, we are quickly going to see the next fixtures, because I would love to do every game, but I just don't think that's going to be possible, unfortunately. Like, I will try my best if I have got a chance. So the next game, we haven't actually got a game tomorrow. We've got a game on Saturday at 1:10 p.m. So that is actually quite beneficial. It is the Hobart Hurricanes versus the Renegades. So I may do that one, will I? Maybe Sunday. What else have we got? So we've got a game on Sunday, the Sixers versus the Strikers as well. And that starts at 1:10 p.m. New Zealand time. So it's actually quite a quiet weekend. I think last weekend there were a lot more games, if I'm not wrong. I like you more because you play with viewers and read comments, and you're great for everyone who likes and subs. Yeah, I am, because at the end of the day, like, if we didn't have any subscribers or likes, like, you guys are the ones who are viewing the videos. So if I'm not interacting with you guys, like, it's just not that much fun, you know, because of the fact that, like, on the live streams, I end up reading every single comment, but then I don't mind that, because that's what makes the live stream just that little bit more fun. It's like how I said on the rugby live streams, like the cricket, or not the cricket, I said rugby. The rugby, like, yes, I enjoy watching it by myself, but when you're watching it alongside, like, at times, like 100 others, and they're telling you what they think of the game, and, you know, that they're saying that, like, the commentary is good and stuff, like, that's what makes it, like, that much better, I feel. So, and I hope if we did end up growing any more than we have already, I just hope that I will be able to keep up with chatting with all you guys and everyone who does support the channel. But yeah, at the moment, so we have got a few games on within the next week. We have got, at the moment, yeah, so it was a busy week last week, but now we've got a quiet one with only 2 games on, and that is going to be the games of the Hobart Hurricanes, Renegades, and then also Sixers and Strikers. I also, it is also good because you're doing something you love. Yeah, I think that's, like, it's one of those things that if you try and fake it, it just doesn't come across, like, and people can kind of tell that you don't enjoy it. But I feel like for me, you guys, like, can tell that, like, every live stream, like, I'm not really a negative person in general. And then, like, I feel like on live stream, it kind of just comes across, like, the more that I chat. Like, I've had some people in the past who haven't liked the videos for a start, but then have actually become, like, fans of the channel because they've, like, just heard, like, me keep on talking and kind of understand that, like, I think people consider me quite chilled out, which I do enjoy, because of the fact that, like, some YouTubers are, like, angry at everything, but then I can't frown very easily. Like, I try to, and it just doesn't work, and I end up laughing. But yeah, I try and make it fun, and, like, throughout the videos, I think it does come across as, like, I am doing what I do very much enjoy. But yeah, this is Kieran as well. Kieran he's become a bit of an icon on the channel, really. Like, you guys seem to enjoy him. But then that's the other thing. Like, it wouldn't be as fun if you guys weren't, like, chatting back as well. Because it's the kind of thing, like, when I first brung Kieran out on live stream, I was worried that everyone was going to be like, why have you done that? That's weird. But, like, you guys have also embraced it, and now everyone likes him, which is good to see, you know. But then we have got, I will look through, Tuesday is Sydney Thunder versus Perth Scorchers. That could also be a good game. Then it is Brisbane Heat versus Strikers on Wednesday. And then Saturday has got it's going to be a double header. The second game, the Melbourne Stars versus Sixers, starts at 1:20 or 11:20 p.m. Sorry. So I'm just thinking in New Zealand time, like these ones go for 3 hours, so I would be finishing at 2:20 a.m. if I was to do that game. So that one might be a little bit too late, but we could do the game before with the slightly earlier start time, Sydney Thunder versus Renegades. But yeah, I think I'm just going to try and do as many of the games as just like what we were talking in that party about with that YouTuber on Rugby Challenge 4. Yeah, I guess so. Now, yeah, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, like it's almost not worth doing. You know, you gotta love it, and you gotta like enjoy it. Like editing has taken up a large majority of my last like few months. Like I probably wake up, edit, like record, edit, thumbnails, upload, sleep, and just repeat. And that's been what it is for 4 months. And hopefully one day, a couple of the other Kiwi lads, I think George might be considering getting something that he can edit on so that he can help out. But for now, it is just me. So I am hoping that I can keep on just giving you guys plenty of content that you can watch. But I've realized I have been just rambling a little bit as well. And we are actually past the time that I said that I was going to go to, but that is all right. We are on 21 likes, someone disliked, which is slightly unfortunate, but you know, you are going to get those with the fact that the game has been called off, plus that we aren't showing it. But that is all right. You know, we got 21 people who did like it, so thank you all very much for that as well. But nonetheless, I think with that, yeah, so there are a few games coming up in the next few weeks that I am looking forward to, and something that I'm slightly annoyed about is the fact that one of the fixtures I was looking at, what was I looking at for? I think it is actually the Big Bash, and it is the fact that the triple header on the last day of the Big Bash for the group stages, or like the just league play, is on the same day that Super Rugby Aotearoa starts. So unfortunately, I would say I'd only be able to do one of those games maybe, which does suck a little bit. Do you live with family or friends? Are you lonely? Said the rugby man. I do live with my family at this stage. I think won the match Perth Scorchers, I assume that might be, is it? But yeah, unfortunately, the game ended up getting called off. I was looking forward to seeing the result, but unfortunately, Santosh, yeah, we didn't quite get to see it. But yeah, nonetheless, we did have a fun live stream though, and we have been going for 3 hours 17. But I feel like I have enjoyed pretty much every single minute of it. Of course, I was losing on Cricket 19 for a little bit, but then we did come back for that finals match. And if you guys didn't see that live, be sure to check that out in the replay, because that last match that we played between the Brisbane Heat and the Sydney Thunder was a pretty good one overall, and I did have a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, we have, like I said, they have got the triple header there, and then I believe the week before, fortunately, in some regards, it is only the one game, and it might be after Super Rugby Aotearoa, so it's going to be hard to balance Super Rugby Aotearoa and the Big Bash. Hopefully I will be able to do it, and hopefully I don't lose my voice when doing it, because we will have plenty of videos coming out in the future. I guess at this stage, oh no, I should probably still leave the scoreboard up. I was going to put me in full screen, but then some people who are coming out and seeing the stream late will want to see the fact that the match was called off. I wish there was a way of me circling no result as well. I guess I could just keep going like this, but that would take quite a while if I was to just keep on doing it. Yeah, nonetheless, we have been having a reasonably good live stream overall, and I have enjoyed it a lot. Night, mate. Good stream. Have a good night. Thank you, the rugby man. I do appreciate that. Yeah, it's getting a bit late here in New Zealand. We will need our night's rest because of the fact that, yeah, it's a big day tomorrow for recording as well. We've got me and Isaac in the evening, I believe, are going to be starting a GTA 5 series, possibly, that we're going to do for a little bit. So that is that to do. And then we have also got a few games to record throughout the day and also edit. So it will be fun. That is for sure. But anyway, I think we are getting pretty close to the end of this live stream. We'll go to 3 minutes 20 and see how we're going. But anyway, I am grateful for all of you being here as well. I say it all the time, but I do mean it. And hopefully we will get to see you all back very soon as well. We are on 21 likes. I'm not sure whether anyone who is watching at the moment hasn't already liked, but if you haven't, be sure to hit that like button. We are trying to hit, we were going to go for 24, but I think even anything upwards of 21 I will be very happy with nonetheless. But yeah, the game unfortunately cooled off. For those of you who are just tuning in, the Perth Scorchers started well, 17 overs gone. They had 158 on the board for 6 wickets. And then unfortunately from there, the rain started pouring down. And then the Melbourne Stars were going to require 76 runs off only 6 overs. Stoinis and their Spice Man, as he's called, it was Andre Fletcher. They opened the batting. Stoinis went out in the first over. Jai Richardson was just about to bowl. And then unfortunately they said it's too heavy. And it did end up being a no result, which is rather disappointing. It was looking like it was going to be a very good game, but we didn't quite get to see that. But if you are new to the channel, we are going to be doing a lot more Big Bash games in the future. So yeah, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we will be back probably within, I would say we'll be doing one this weekend out of the 2 games, maybe even both, depending on how much time we have around editing and whatnot, getting other videos up, the likes of the Rugby Challenge ones. But anyway, I think I have almost talked enough. You guys are probably sick of me. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the Cricket 19 middle card of this live stream. I ended up doing a few games on it to fill in time. And one of them, definitely the last one, turned out to be a pretty good match overall. So if you are a fan of cricket games and cricket in general, that one could be a good one to watch. It did go to a super over, is all I will say. But anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this live stream. Match was called off because of a draw. I'm going to take my headphones off. I'm talking very loud at the moment. That's one thing I've found from doing YouTube is that I've got quite a booming voice at times, but it is starting to go a little bit. I feel like I've still got headphones on. My ears aren't working properly, but that is all right. So nonetheless, I have reached 3 hours and 22 minutes. You guys are probably well and truly sick of me talking by now. But nonetheless, I will be ending the live stream now. Oh no, I already read that one. Never mind. Right, I will see you all in the next